Yes.
It's go time. Alright. So what happened last time, guys? It's been 3 weeks.
You know, that is a good question.
You guys got to Pyrgos, I think. That was basically where you left off.
Mm-hmm.
Or like where you started the last session. So pretty much everything that happened in Pyrgos was the events of last session.
Oh, the crows, and this is the fucking...
Yeah. So, okay, let me see if I can remember this. So we came to Pyrgos because we got the tip from Herbs. We came into town, we're like, man, that's a lot of fucking crows. So we start kind of investigating. We found out that there is a lady in town and her son and husband had gone missing. So we're like, oh, let's make some side money and do that. Scarecrows. Yeah, there's a lot of magical scarecrows in her field, and the crows are causing a blight almost, basically. So while we were investigating that, we also looked into the Pyrgos tip a little bit more. Me and Thomas went into that tiny shack together. I found the little Celeste family pin, and it's currently in my pocket. And then we're like, let's bunker down in the lumberjack's hut for tonight while we see if we can't, like, figure out. Like, we wanted to go out at night because, like, that's apparently when people have been going missing. And I believe Hatch had to speak with the animals on, and we kept getting. The crows basically are just screaming about the scarecrows and something in the dark. And now it's almost nighttime, and we're scared.
You guys want to recap everything that you think you know about the mystery? Kind of refresh everybody, because you guys did a lot of investigating and found out a lot of information and got a lot of clues and stuff like that. But if you remember them.
Yeah, there was the one guy who died like 10 years ago because there was like a similar blight happening, and since he was in charge of the crops, the town people kind of lashed out on him and they tied him to a tree for a couple days, and then...
That's the one north.
Yeah, and then like on the third day they went to come bring him like water and stuff, and they realized he had been eaten alive by crows, or at least killed by crows. So there's that. I'm trying to remember anything else. I can't remember. But oh, the tree itself is like fiendish in nature, I believe.
Percy with his paladin thing.
Yeah, the paladin
and it flared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Percy with a clutch divine sense.
The scarecrows have like souls trapped in them, kind of.
Oh yeah, we had like the weird wisdom saves we kept having to do, and me and Hatch got traumatized. But I don't see, that's the thing. I don't know if it's there's like souls trapped in them though, because I believe the magic pinged as conjuration magic, if I'm correct.
Correct.
Or was that on the scarecrows?
The scarecrows. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I don't think it's actual people in the scarecrows. I think it's like some fucked up thing they can see into our heads with, because what are the odds the two people that me and Hatch are looking into are trapped in scarecrows? Like, but I also don't know what else it could be. But I don't know.
Didn't you touch one and one of them just like burst into flames and like
I touched
turned into a pile of ash?
And it spoke to me with the voice of my father, and like asked for help, and then immediately disintegrated.
Love it.
Yeah, fun.
The only place that like isn't cursed per se is the like church.
The temple,
the temple across the.
Yeah, which is like the default. It has like it's like all of the gods can worship there or something, or like everyone can worship to any god there. I think the tree was like a tree of Sylvanas, right? Or like it was some sort of holy
Oak
place.
Father, I think. Like
Mm-hmm.
something along there.
That is correct. Zel'dona.
It was good.
See, this is the problem. I remember a lot of things. Can't fucking figure out how they connect them.
It's that meme of just all the red lines. Like, it points to
basically.
something.
Yeah, it's me right now.
There's something going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys remember what you found out about Mr. Lumberjack and everything?
Oh, it was, he's like a friend of the family, like of the farmers. And the kid had gone off to give something to him. And the dad like followed him when he didn't come back.
There's a bunch of feathers in his house.
Yeah, there's a bunch of feathers in his house, and he did something, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, he has the axe that was buried in the tree. He pissed off whatever that was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, the tree is haunted.
And again, we don't have our barb for the upcoming fight. Cool.
We
got a paladin, though.
We got a paladin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're fine. We're good.
Just as good. Just as good.
It's just,
Sure.
A barbarian at home.
He's got healing hands, so like.
I got healing hands or spicy bonks.
Yeah, I believe we were gonna like
Only
sleep
3
during
of
the
them,
day to kind of like recharge a little bit before we like stayed up during the night to fight the things. If I remember correctly, if that was the plan.
Yeah, I think you guys did, or you were in the middle of short resting, and that's when Hatch did his speak with animals thing or whatever. So I believe you guys are currently in the middle of a short rest. So if you guys want to go ahead and do that, you're more than welcome to.
Sure.
I don't think I get anything back.
I get nothing.
I get nothing as well, so I don't need to.
We don't have a warlock, do we?
Same here. I only get my divine sense on a long rest.
Well, I guess Brayden might get a spell slot back.
Yeah, I'm full though, so I have all my spell slots.
Yeah, how are you guys looking for spells and stuff like that?
I'm actually pretty good. I don't have my what's it called? One of my like traits. I don't have the arcane spellbook thing.
I'm good with spells. The only thing I use was my divine sense, and I have one more use of the.
Yeah, I'm good with my spells.
I am well rested.
Good.
Oh, I can't remember if I rolled.
Colin asking that so you can gauge how much he has to throw at us.
Yeah, actually though.
Okay, add a couple more baddies.
I gotta remember what my subclass does again.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
it's like
well acquainted with your classes that you haven't played in a while.
It's like, here, you get the subclass now. Here you go. Alright, and then we play again in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. That way we don't have to skip a bunch of sessions for the stream, so that we can all have everything still on record at least. Yeah, is there anything you guys want to do or say or talk about or discuss or plan or anything like that while you guys are short resting? You have 50 minutes or so.
I feel like a plan's probably a good idea.
Nah.
But yeah. Is there anything that we can like set up ahead of time? Like any traps or anything we can place?
Brangarn currently has an alarm still set around the front door, I would believe, of the lumberjack's house.
Yeah. If all... I only have 2 uses of this, but I have that, it can heal. It's the Wither and Bloom thing. It's not super dependable, but it's more so I can do it if we need it. But I have a lot of... like, crowd control, honestly.
I got like, healing and bless.
Yeah. So I can focus on doing big groups.
I'm gonna change my rat into a raven. Have them chill outside.
Not a crow, so it blends in.
You've got an
No,
inside man.
I can't do a crow.
Well, you can do a crow
Raven's
if you
close
want,
enough.
and it'll just have the raven stat block. That's fine.
Sure.
So,
I mean, they're literally the same thing.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
One
That's-
bigger.
One has an extra
Hey.
tail feather.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'll do that, put it outside, and I'll be looking through its eyes, so if something inside happens, someone needs to wake me.
Gotcha. I will keep track of my wizard buddy.
Spicy bonkamole.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hit him too hard.
I'd like to divine smite.
I will wake you up religiously.
Yeah. Wake the fuck up.
Does your crow/raven have dark vision?
You know, that is a excellent question, Colin.
I just realized Justin was the only one who didn't have dark vision, right?
Yes.
So now we
Bleb.
don't have to deal with it.
And for all intents and purposes, after hearing all the voices of the crows, he has relayed what he could to you guys and has retreated into the small bedroom that is in the hut and is basically like curled up on the bed with his knees tucked into his
Position.
chest, kind of thing.
Yeah. Fair enough. I would too.
Does not appear to have dark vision.
Oh, really?
Okay.
That means they don't have dark vision.
I feel like they probably do, considering they're attacking at night. I have to I'm gonna reread this one thing really quick, because I don't remember if it's something that takes an action. Okay, no, so the Awakened Spellbook thing has the, I can change a temporary change the damage type, but it doesn't look like it's a once a day thing, I don't think. Or no, maybe it is. Hang on. This is worded weird. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. I did not see that other part, but that's not needed right now. Okay, so it says that it casts a wizard spell slot. You can temporarily place this damage with this type that appears in another spell in your spellbook, which magically alters the spell's formula for this casting only. The latter spell must be the same level as the spell slot you expended. So I don't really know what that means.
What are you asking?
It almost sounds like you can spend another spell slot to change the damage type.
I have to spend another spell slot to change. Yeah, I'll just fucking. Here. It's my damage thing that I can do with my wizard subclass. I don't remember how it works. I'm just trying to figure out if it like takes like an action or a bonus action, or if it's like something I can only do once per day.
No, it seems like that would be a free action because it doesn't say that it's set to cost an action or a bonus action or anything like that. And it just means that if you're casting a cantrip, you need to like have a cantrip that would do that similar damage type. Or if you're casting a first level spell, you need to have another first level spell that would be at least like that.
Damage type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Level to be
so
that damage type replacement.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to replace like Wither and Bloom with like a different damage type if it's not already a level 2 spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
It needs to be the same level as the spell you replace.
Gotcha.
It doesn't require an extra spell slot, it just limits it. So you can't just like take Chromatic Orb and then apply it to absolutely everything, because it only applies to your first level spells.
Not gonna lie, that was an idea, but
yeah.
I can't do
still,
it.
In a pinch though, Chromatic Orb is huge.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can replace any of your other first level spells with any of the damage types listed in Chromatic Orb, so.
So I'm thinking fire.
Burn the heretics.
Yeah.
For the glory of the Imperial.
So do we want to like set up like any barricades or anything like that? Because part of me thinks that it might be useful, and part of me thinks that these things are fucking magic and they're gonna get it anyway. But I feel like with the other side of that is we should limit as many ways they can get in as possible, so we're not like just nerd circled basically.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
could we...
yeah, like, do we want to take the furniture and like board up the windows, and if there's like a chimney, like block that or something?
What all's here, Colin? How many windows? How many chimneys? How many doors?
Well.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, so these... Why is everyone else grayed out? Oh,
yeah,
the
that's
slots.
Probably just a weird dynamic lighting thing.
She's
Sounds
a
good.
loading. Is this why you were asking me what goes in a peasant's cottage? Or was that for something else? Might have been? Okay. Fair enough.
Also, here's a raven token for you. Let me give you...
Yo, homie's got a nice fire, like a nice stove. Like,
Right?
4 burners.
It's
like
vision.
10
if you're
feet.
the only lumberjack in town, though, you're gonna make a decent
Bro,
living.
it's gonna be sweltering in there. Like, this man's done good for himself.
Let's say.
Players' journals, Zick. Be edited and controlled by Zick. There you go.
Let's have him chill up in the tree up here. This one.
Those are stumps. The trees are the ones with
fair.
actual greenery on
Stonks
them.
or stumps?
Stumps.
It is a lumberjack's house, after all.
Fair.
I can give you the rough description of the area. A lone shack rests on the border of the forest. Tree stumps litter the ground, and a small workshop sits on the northern side of the clearing.
Okay, he'll sit on the corner of the roof of the workshop then.
Okay.
Do we want to have some eyes? Because it looks like there's 2 entrances here. There's one in the...
There's the door at the north window and the south window.
Yeah. So
I could block the door, tense his floating disc, potentially.
Yeah. I'm
I don't
thinking,
know
like...
if we can push him.
The only thing, though, is that if we get overwhelmed from the front, there's a part of me that kind of wants to have it, like, easy to get out of the back, but in the same vein, I can't justify saying that we want things to get in the window. Alright, we'll come to that problem if it comes to it, but...
Honestly, the simple solution for, like, the fire pit is we just have a fire going.
So currently, I believe there is no light sources. You guys can see at the moment because the sun has not quite set yet, although it is starting to. But you guys are all just relying on your dark vision at the moment.
Okay.
Which is why everything looks so brown.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll board this door up.
Where
Block it
hatches?
with... Yeah. He is but isn't.
He can fend for himself.
And then we'll block this north window and then leave the main door and the south window open for if we need to escape.
Okay. How are you blocking them and boarding them up?
We can use the table. I'm sure that... I feel like our lumberjack might have tools lying around somewhere. Do we want to see if we
There's
can
a
find
workshop across.
Yeah, get some nails and nail the table to the window or whatever.
Yeah, let's go take a peek-see inside the workshop then. It's out this way, correct?
When we get attacked.
Great. It won't let me leave. Oh, thank you. Someone had to open the door.
Crazy.
Alright, yeah.
What do you mean I couldn't walk through the closed door?
I didn't realize it was closed.
I was trying to click on it, but I kept clicking on my token. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Is everyone else's like token transparent?
A little bit, yeah. Yours are for me, mine isn't.
Yeah, it's something we found out happens when you have dynamic lighting on, explorer mode, and something else
It's
on.
not a big deal. As long as I can see where you guys are.
It's just a Roll20 issue. You guys can still see the tokens, you know they're there. It's just slightly transparent for you guys for whatever reason, so.
Alright, let's look around for tools, I suppose. And nails.
There is a bucket of nails on the
to...
floor. You can see there is a stack of planks along one side that look to have already been kind of planed down and look fairly workable. There's not a whole lot of them because he kind of usually, it looks like he made them for use, so it's not like there's a huge stockpile. There's a lot more extra logs and stuff like that outside, but you'd have to spend the time working them down into planks, which you guys don't really have.
We could rip up the floor.
Yeah.
Does these look adequate for blocking up a window just by the texture and the way they are?
You can tell because of the way that it is.
Yeah.
I think we just grab the planks, nails, and a hammer. We should be good.
Is there anything else in this workshop that might catch an eye, or like something that we could use to like defend ourselves?
Like, what do you mean, like a weapon? There's
not really a
chisels and
weapon.
pliers. There's a square. There's like some rope. I don't know what are you looking for?
I don't
know what you got.
An answer to the puzzle.
Woodworker's tools. If you can merit it being a woodworker's tool, it's probably in here, but...
There's got chainsaw.
No.
I grab a single plank and start making my way over. That's all I care.
A single plank?
You are encumbered.
Grab the bucket of nails.
Yeah.
I'll grab the bucket of nails and like a couple planks.
I'll carry a couple planks.
Grabbing 2 logs.
Okay, so board up the door with planks or the window?
I feel like the door is going to be easier to control.
Like 4, I'd say 5. Okay. Probably enough to completely board up one of the windows, or you could partially board up both. Up to you.
So, here's a wild idea. I know arcane lock.
Yeah.
But I think I need gold dust.
Well,
that I do not have.
I hear he's retired.
Yeah. I was just about to make that joke.
I don't get it.
Gold dust is a wrestler.
Old wrestler.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we should board up the window more than the door, just because I feel like the door is gonna be easier to like control and like Bram said.
You think crows have thumbs?
Yeah.
That can maybe transform into a creature that has thumbs. We don't fucking know.
Honestly, I think windows are probably our best, and we just like
that's what I'm saying. Board up the windows and then.
Yeah.
Let's start on the front, I suppose.
Oh, I also have the silver silk rope, 50-foot length of rope that becomes solid steel.
Got all that shit. I do have that that potion of reduce, basically. I don't know how to say the word diminution. I can't say it. It gives you the reduce effect if all else fails. And the potion of bottled breath.
I got a very comfy box.
I got the fucking.
I missed my coin.
I missed my coin. I got that for you, and you fucking gave it up immediately.
Yeah, for fucking information.
You
Nobody
did.
else was offering.
I'm not saying it was a bad note, but it was a thing you did.
But it was a note.
Man, it would have been one of those things where it's like, all right, I just don't want to give it to him and not progress the story. Like,
which way do the doors open?
Inward, I would imagine. I think most doors open inward, right?
Yeah.
So I could tie the rope around the 2 door handles and turn it to steel.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Right?
Is it long enough?
It's 50 feet.
Damn! You can do it twice. Almost.
Well, this is a window back here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, you guys have enough planks that you could completely board up one window, or you could partially board up 2. Like, there'd be like slits between the boards, kind of, but it would, for the most part, cover both windows. Or you could completely board up the one so that it was like part of the wall, kind of thing.
If we have slits, that's enough to fire through. It's like the slots on like a castle, like the fucking whatever they call.
So there's still glass, so I mean, You'd have to break the glass first, but then, yeah, you wanted to do that, possible.
So I guess the real question is, how do we want to do this? Do we want to go more offensively or defensively?
Seeing as we don't have a barbarian, I think we should probably play it a little more defensively.
Defensively, okay.
What do they call it in like CQB? Like a kill tunnel or kill door? Like I forget what it's called.
Yeah. The bottleneck.
Yeah. It's pretty much you pass, you die kind of thing.
Okay. Do we want to board up the back window completely then, and then like maybe try and just barricade the front one with like the table or something? It'll be like a little shittier, but
like, I mean, as long as one of them's barricaded.
yeah, like that's what I'm asking. Do we want to completely barricade the one, or?
I'd rather like keep this one because I'm assuming Zik can uncommand that silk rope with a. Right, you can uncommand it, like unmake it steel and just make it silk rope. Zicachino?
You muted?
Yes, I am. My brother just came downstairs quick for a second.
Okay.
You should have just left.
Can you make the rope unsteel, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. Because
It's not a permanent thing.
Yeah, because we could do the front and then like oh shit, we're good. Oh, okay.
I think, Colin?
Yep. There's the command words are solidify and desolidify.
Weird, I only have solidify written down. I just checked that, so I was like, is it?
Oh, yeah, no, because he displayed he showed it to you and he showed you how it worked. He might have said solidify twice, actually. So the command word might just be solidify, and it does both depending on which state it's in. Which doesn't make any sense for unsolidifying it, but whatever, we'll say it's the same.
Because
so
like
yes,
if we
need to, I can.
If we barricade this one, like the near the doorway, we barricade that one. Zik has his rope on like the to both doors. We position back here. That leaves just a window, and then if they get through here,
this door opens inward though.
Correct.
So that. I mean, I guess it would stop it from opening still, like push up against the other door.
We can also just push fucking furniture and shit up against that door too, just for like extra security, I suppose.
And this door here, Colin, does it open the way it shows, like inward towards the bedroom? Okay, well it'll definitely keep that one closed.
So do we want to? Are we just gonna fire off of the south window? Is that what we're gonna try and do?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We should have someone that's taking, like, just making sure that they're checking the, like, structure of the barricades throughout this as well. So we're not like, oh shit, they broke through, and not like, hey, there's a crack here now. Like, but, alright, let's start.
Just make sure you get the carpenter pickup, and it'll repair all the windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone got a cantrip that can do fire?
Sure don't.
Nope.
I have a ball that I can, but
no. I've got first level and second level that I can though.
It's not worth it then.
Why? What do you?
Instant fire, so I don't have to fuck with my tinderbox.
Cause I'm lazy.
Just prepare. Let's let it root around this kitchen. Makes prep a couple Molotov cocktails. See if he has any alcohol stored anyway.
The lumberjack, he has to be a drunk.
Right?
What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't even have any
might as well,
oil
right?
or anything, lamp oil.
Well, yeah, you're more than welcome to look around if you'd like. It doesn't look like he has any stored alcohol or anything like that. There's some basic dishes. There's a barrel of water that you guys saw outside. Other than that, it doesn't look like a lot of the food is like storable or anything like that. It looks like he probably gets it per day.
Yeah, we're too far away from town to deal with or get anything last minute too. Well, let's just do our best.
We ball.
We ball.
I would like to attempt to light a fire in the fireplace.
Tinderbox.
You have like a flint and steel and tinderbox or whatever.
I was assuming he had some inside the shack.
I think.
Yeah, sure. You can say that.
Does he have strike anywhere?
I have a tinderbox.
There we go.
So I do too. So was that just survival?
No, if you have a flint and steel or whatever, then it's fine. We'll just use that.
Yeah, I have a tinderbox.
Yep. There is light. You should be able to see it now. So.
Yep. Who wants to help me start boarding up window? Or this window up here?
That is not my forte.
Man, if I was only a better follower of Gond, then I'd help.
First, you literally have a hammer, a war hammer. This is a mace.
I believe it is a hammer.
There you go. Here's the man for the cat for the job.
The cat for the job.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have all the required tools and stuff like that. It's not something you guys have to make a check for to try and jimmy rig kind of thing. So I already sealed it, so you shouldn't be able to see out the windows anymore, or that window anymore at the very least. And then were you doing anything with the door? What exactly were your preparations?
That is the question I want to know. I have a lock, like just like a regular ass lock that has a key.
Yeah, I'll just tie the two door handles together and then turn it to steel, so even if they try and open the door that opens inward, it still should like butt up against that metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hope, at least.
Yeah. We're gonna do our best.
And I guess with this table, Colin, can I like? Oh, well, I guess I'll roll. I guess kind of.
Here's your rope.
Works for me.
Okay, you guys good?
Could I make this table as like impromptu cover? Like
just
tip
like
it over onto the side?
Yeah, and if you just want to tilt it on the side, yeah.
Yeah, impromptu cover, like, and then I'm able to like kind of creep look out the window.
So which way are you wanting to flip it? Like that kind of thing?
Do I assume?
Yeah, but like at an angle. But I know angles don't work well.
I can do an angle. What kind of angle do you want? That kind of angle? That kind of angle?
Yeah, yes, that way.
That way? Okay. You're trying to put it like that kind of?
Yeah, pretty much.
And we'll chalk the edges with a block of wood, so don't roll right away.
I'll just use the chair.
Imagine, like, it takes one fucking arrow and it just starts rolling off to the side. It's like, well, shit.
And your cover's gone.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So everybody's good?
And then I cast Mage Armor.
Let's stand on the...
If I should get closer to the window or not, because I have a lot of AoE stuff, but... Let's stand next to Percy. It'll be fine.
Right in line beside the window?
I'm gonna stand behind Percy. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
And then bonus action hide.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything that I can prep ahead of time. Other than I could ritual cast detect magic and see, or how long does that last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Alright, it's not worth it then. I was like, if we start getting pings behind us, we know there's like more behind us or anything. But if
I do also have the crow outside too.
Oh, true, that's right. He's our eyes.
Eyes in the sky.
Did you give him any commands or anything?
I'm looking through his eyes.
Okay, so after you get up on the stove, then you're going into his eyes?
Yeah. Okay. And I think I can hear, so someone just like shout my name.
You cannot hear.
Yeah.
You see and hear through his senses. You can feel.
So we gotta punch you.
Yeah, I feel like shaking's a little more effective.
Punch me, just die.
Right? Fucking absolutely smacks you to death.
So if I unarmed strike you and I have a 0 bludgeoning damage, would he wake up?
I mean, he'd feel it.
It's like...
It wouldn't do any damage, but like he's not sleeping. Like he can still feel.
Okay.
Just like if you were to
like
slightly poke him, it wouldn't kill him, but he would feel the poke. Like,
well, he's a wizard, so maybe.
I have
so
20
you don't
HP.
need to unarmed strike him to be able to touch somebody.
How the fuck do you have more HP than I do? Hang on.
Giga Chad Zik over here, just fucking.
Better con, maybe?
I guess, yeah.
My con's 15.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, that makes more sense.
All right. Everybody's
Somebody
good?
sneezes on you, you're dead. Yep.
Yarp.
Alrighty. So, you guys finish your preparations. You finish boarding up the window, steel roping the doors together, turning the tables on their side, casting your respective spells. Brangarn, if you want to make me a stealth check.
I'll try my best. It's not my forte, though.
I'm aware.
It might be my forte.
All right. So you guys sit there and you patiently kind of wait. You guys finish your short rest so you can get any of those slots or whatever back. You kind of sit there in the silence. You can hear the crows constantly cawing outside as the sun starts to set and it begins to get darker. If not for the small fire that Brangarn had lit in the fireplace, you guys would have no sources of light. And you sit there and you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And eventually, you start to hear something. You hear a voice coming from outside the cabin. A low, kind of grizzled voice that says, "Hello? Who's there? Show yourself."
Sick, what do you see?
That is a good question. Does my crow see anything?
Make me a perception check with disadvantage, because it is dark.
Character sheet. Uh, 15 with disadvantage. I don't know why I rolled the GM, but it did.
Okay.
Sucks though, the first one was a nat 20.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't see anything. You can hear the voice even through the crow. It doesn't sound like it's coming from like out in front of the house or anything, but it sounds like it's kind of like coming from out in the woods behind the hut.
Can we peer into the woods and see if we can see anything?
Yeah, if you want to go look out the window.
That can send the crow.
I feel like I'm gonna get fucking grabbed if I look out
Isn't
this
it boarded
window.
up though?
Not the back
south
one.
You guys boarded up
Okay.
the north one.
Oh, and it's coming from the south, not the north.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from behind the hut out in the forest.
Yeah, Zik, you wanna go use a crow, take a look?
He can't
You
hear
got the light coming out.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Not hearing them, but I would just send the crow over. Get him to land like on the roof of the. Get him to land on the roof of the house out back here.
Yep. So currently he does not see anything. The woods are incredibly dark. They're fairly thick. There's lots of kind of tree cover. He's having a hard time seeing anything in this darkness. What are those of you inside doing?
I feel like if I look out the window, my face is gonna get grabbed and I'm getting dragged through this goddamn window.
You hear the voice again say, "I can hear you. I'm not afraid.
Look, it should be.
I don't want to say anything.
Go to my traits. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my last divine sense.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Does it go through walls though?
That's a good question.
I think it goes
Not
through,
behind total cover.
Okay.
Well,
And I guess we're
And it's a range of 60 feet for me.
Okay, so you would get the entire inside of the hut, at the very least.
Yeah.
You still like to use it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I use it.
You do not get any pins.
let me see.
Oh fuck! I can't see him.
Can do my could try detect magic, but I don't know if I have enough time to ritual cast this.
Yes, I'd like Colin. I'd like to like while still stealth, like kind of peek my head around, peek my head up and over like the ledge, and then do I see anything out there?
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
You do not. You see a lot of like tree branches. You see some trunks of the nearby trees. You can see just darkness that kind of disappears off into the forest.
I hate it here.
I'm just gonna be chilling in crow vision until someone shakes me.
Crow vision. I'll just watch the barriers to kind of see if they're holding.
I'll be on guard, ready to shake the sick religiously to wake up.
Yeah.
I might be able to. So I don't know how my psionic whisper works. Like if it would, because I can establish a telepathic communication with the Zik. But like since he's in crow form, would I be able to talk to him?
Can you link it?
I will display that.
Oh,
You did it to the
wait,
crow,
that's-
possibly.
Imagine 2 people fucking piloting this bird. It's a long ass.
That is. Establish
It's the bottom half.
communication between yourself and others. Perfect. Provide no trace. As an action, choose one or more creatures you can see, up to a number of creatures equal to proficiency bonus, and then roll one psionic energy die for a number of hours equal to the number rolled. The chosen creature can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them. Yeah, I would say you can see Zik's body, so you would be able to telepathically speak with him.
Okay. Because I can do that. Because like my idea was, if I could see him, like peek my head out, I would talk to whatever voices out in the woods. So, but I couldn't see him, so I couldn't establish that link.
Mm-hmm.
But I will use one of them, and I believe it is a D6.
It's like it.
So I can talk to Zik for 5 hours telepathically.
Nice.
You can choose a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus, it says.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Talk to
Zik. I have 2.
Oh, you have 2? Okay.
You can choose one other creature to speak telepathically with them if you'd like.
I'm gonna do Psi.
Cute. I don't like that you're in my head.
Don't worry about it. Also, hi Zik.
Hi.
Like, the crow's just fucking, like, looking the fuck around.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you get in here?
Yes, you're kidding me.
At least knock first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm stealth technically, so I don't want to say anything.
So Zig you can see, and what else can you do with the crow? Or
Here.
See in here and move around and do like some attacks, I think, but nothing.
Do bird
do you
stuff.
want to try and maybe like use the crow to like fucking rustle leaves and shit and see if we can draw whatever? I know. I'm talking to Bram, who can talk to you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a telephone basically. Bram is the operator.
Bram's like, she wants you to fly away with your crow.
I don't know. What I'm trying to get across is use the crow to kind of like, yeah, rustle shit. See if we can't draw whatever's speaking out into like where we can see it through the window.
I relay this information.
I'll drop down onto the ground as my crow and like start like kind of walking, like kicking up leaves and stuff.
Doing the little
squawking.
bobblehead walk.
Yeah.
Okay. As you start to get closer on the ground and make noise, you kind of turn off into the trees, and you can see what looks like another one of the scarecrows. It is standing out underneath this tree, not but probably 10 feet away from you, and it is just kind of standing there, arms outstretched like all the others.
I immediately drop out of crow vision and look at everybody and just like whisper, "It's not good."
Oh no!
Oh yeah, psychically I tell Brangon, "It's not good." Still whispering. Scarecrow.
I mimic like the scarecrow with like both arms out, just like still.
Fuck. You want to look around and see if you can see any more out there? Like, just like fly around? Kind of know how many we're up against.
Assuming that's relayed, I will continue to walk around until I see anything else before I get attacked.
So, Zick, with your crow, would you be able to make it like caw, and then I might be able to launch a dagger at it?
What?
Yeah, I'll stand behind it, and then I'll just like start squawking.
Oh.
Yeah, my crow will start making crow noises.
Yep, it does not move or react. You don't see any others either.
Okay.
I feel like how they blurred all those people out as they used the voices of their
people, like familiar people, yeah.
Familiar people.
Did the voice sound familiar to anybody?
Nope.
Just to be mimicking the lumberjack.
Yeah. I'd like to launch a dagger out where Zick's crow is cawing
You
or
break the
making
window
noise.
first.
Does it not slide open?
Not these ones, no. They're just solid pane windows.
Oh. Well, shit.
That's what I said before. You were like, when you said that you could board it up and have like slits to shoot from, I'm like, yeah, you'd have to break the glass first.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, I thought it was because it was like all board, like because like the slide or whatever. But okay, if they don't slide.
No, they are not that fancy.
It's literally just
think of like
wood glass.
Yeah, it's like 4 panes, like just one solid piece. Like it's a very old school kind of Victorian type window. It doesn't look like it's a. There are some sliding windows that you've seen, like that's a thing that is obviously exists in this day and age, but this does not look like the type of hut that would have that type of technology.
Fair.
Used all of his money.
You got a choice to make. Are you gonna fucking break it, or are you gonna just sit here?
Well, I don't want to break it because it'll drop me out of stealth.
I mean, throwing the dagger would drop you out of stealth anyways.
Yeah, but I would have stealth attack or sneak attack on it.
Oh yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking thought of fucking Six Crow just absolutely body slamming the window in attempt to break it, and it's just splat.
That thing when a bird flies into your living room window because it thinks it's an open space.
Quack! Can I, can I try and, mime to Percy to just throw a fucking, dish or something from the shelf through the window to break it?
I mean, yeah, you don't. You can just tell me if you're doing something like that. You don't have to ask.
Yeah. Well, Percy's closer, and I don't really want to get in line of sight of this thing if Bram's trying to be sneaky. I keep calling you Bram, not Bran, for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's like, I know, I hate it.
Yeah, it must suck being called the wrong name the entire campaign.
Yeah.
See?
Right? Alright.
It's character.
Uh-huh.
Do I just have yeah, fuck it. I'll try and grab a hold of a dish or something. I'll sneak past Percy and just throw one through the window because I can kind of see what Bram's doing and I see he's lining up a shot. Okay. Just grab it and throw it at the window.
Okay. Yeah, these are not horribly reinforced panes of glass like in modern era or whatever, and the window easily shatters. You guys all hear it. The glass kind of spills out into the outdoors. There's no immediate reaction from the Scarecrow or anything. It just sits there with its arms outstretched.
And I scoot back behind Percy.
Dagger time.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Those hit.
So you're asking me if a 21 hits? Yes. Sorry, I thought...
Well, it's I don't know, because I get to roll with advantage, but I don't know if it would be a straight roll because it's I'm using the crow as echolocation kind of thing.
No, I mean, when you... No, you can see it at this point. It's just you guys didn't notice it initially. You probably even thought it was just a portion of the tree with its kind of long spindly arms kind of outstretched. It just looked like a branch or something. But with the crow pointing it out, you're easily able to identify where it is.
So 4 psychic damage and then 11 sneak, which I don't know what it would be. Would it be also psychic damage?
I would assume so.
Because I'm using my psionic blades. So.
What damage type is sneak attack?
I would assume the same as
There's no specific type of damage that sneak attack deals. It also does not fall under vulnerability or resistance rules. Interesting.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Sneak damage. The more you know.
It just is.
It just is. It is just straight
I thought it would
up
take
11 points of damage. It is not another... It is no type of damage. Yeah. It is just it's true damage, if you'd like to speak in League of Legends terms, I guess.
Interesting.
So yeah, you throw the dagger out the window. It sinks into the torso of this body, and the dagger itself doesn't seem to have any effect, but the impact of it hitting, I guess. However, I don't know how you would describe the impact of the sneak attack damage. The psychic damage doesn't seem to do anything to the inanimate Scarecrow, but the sneak attack damage still does. So
the force of the dagger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Something like that, I guess.
Soft thud.
Yeah. So you hear the kind of ping, I guess, that you would of it hitting some sort of harder interior.
Yep.
And it sinks into the torso. You see the cloth kind of bend in for a moment, and then similar as to you saw before when Sai kind of went up and touched the one that was outside of the cabin. It starts to drift away and turn to ash as it starts to drift upwards and kind of blow away with the slight kind of. There's just not even really a breeze, but as if there was a breeze, it just kind of drifts away up into the sky.
Is it going in a specific direction?
Make me a perception check. Brangarn, because Sai cannot see, because she is in the
back. Yeah. Fair enough.
Also, is this something that Brangarn's even looking for, I guess?
Guidance.
I would say you probably don't have the time to guidance this. This is like a reaction perception check kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's happening in the moment. So yeah, you can't really tell. It's pretty dark and the ash is very gray and you can't really get a good look at it.
I talk telepathically to Sai and Zick and tell them, I got it.
To me, I feel like these things are dying a little too easily.
Because what did you do last time? You just touched it, right?
I just touched it. It traumatized me, but I just touched it.
I range touched it, and it didn't traumatize me.
Must be fucking nice. What do we do now?
We wait.
Suppose.
Because I don't want to go outside in the night.
The crow will fly back up front. Go back to where he originally was.
Oh, and then I would like to re-stealth behind the table.
Yeah.
That's the bonus action.
Did the voices stop?
Hatch was the only one that could hear the voices. You guys all just hear crows shrieking.
Oh, I meant like the person that we heard calling outside.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you hadn't heard it talk until it said, like, I know
there?
you're there, I'm not afraid.
I sent him to the Shadow Realm.
So the only thing is that the warning we got from the singers in the bar was that I'm pretty sure you had to be outside. Like, it was always like, take shelter during the night. It wasn't like, just don't.
All of our planning for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. I say we stick it out here for like a few more hours, and if we don't see anything, we should probably take it. My gut is telling me we have to go to that tree.
Well, people have been attacked everywhere, so.
Yeah, or at the very least, if there are more scarecrows, we should take note of where they're going. Okay. Can I don't know if I would know this, because like what I'm assuming is that if something's conjured and it gets destroyed, I feel like whoever conjured it, like the magic would go back towards them. But I don't know if that's correct or not.
Idea.
Yeah.
It's like just nighttime, right? Like we didn't like.
It's been a little bit. You guys have been waiting. It's probably like an hour past sunset.
Okay.
Enough that it's not like that, like slightly dim kind of like dusk sky. It's like dark.
Okay.
I say we wait a few more hours and then maybe take a walk outside.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think we're gonna have to fucking go outside.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I just think, I don't know. I just don't want to get snatched by a scarecrow, man. But let's see what the night takes.
Because like if we wait 3 hours, then that still leaves me with like 2 hours of that psionic talk.
Okay.
So we just wait an hour. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference whether we wait 1 or 3 hours.
Yeah, let's wait one more hour in the cabin.
Yeah. So you all kind of go and huddle back in your spots. Rangar, and you tuck back down behind the table and turn back towards the window to kind of like take your post again. And as you do so, you see a scarecrow standing right outside the window.
Oh, Kip!
Does it say anything?
Hi!
It's just standing there.
Menacingly.
You watch it for a second, and then suddenly you see its head crack to one side, and its head snaps up, and you see two like beady red eyes almost set into the sack where its head is, and it lets its head back and opens its jaw, and you hear this horrific scream, and it teleports inside the house. And a swarm of ethereal black crows begin to surround it. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Cool. Love it.
Fighting fiddlesticks.
I think we figured out why there was a shit ton of feathers in here. Yeah,
solid 9.
Great. That's a fucking 1 for me. I don't know why it didn't let my token do that, but I did roll that.
Rip.
Yeah, this is gonna go great.
I mean, it makes sense why he's going first. He literally jumped off.
Yeah.
Damn near
I'm
surprised.
happy about it though.
Who is not in initiative here? Sigh.
I am not. Yeah, I rolled it, but it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you. Don't worry,
Humble
I'm not
2.
lying about the
Big
2.
2. So it snaps inside the room, and you see these necrotic, kind of black-spirited, almost smoke-like crows like wisping around it. You can see feathers flying off of their bodies, kind of like littering the room. You feel the impact of these feathers kind of smacking into. It's almost like standing in a dust storm as these are kind of impacting your body. You can feel this almost like evil, almost necrotic presence. And I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We got this. No, the fuck we don't. I thought that was a 1.
You had to say something. You had
at the start of every session, everybody gets a point of inspiration that they can choose to use whenever they would like throughout the session.
At the start of
every
session.
Yep, that's what I've been doing with the TOA campaign, and it's been working really well. Because I always forget to award them out, and usually I award them for good RP, but you guys good RP all the time, so
You are a much more merciful god than I.
I know, you never give them out. I've had one with my character, and I still don't think... No, I just used it to try and avoid that shitty situation I was in, but...
That's funny.
I'm gonna use mine.
I'll take a chance with a 10.
I have a 10.
I'm saving mine for my death save.
I'm better with that.
Okay, I rolled my whatever potent or whatever. I just can't remember if I've used any of them.
I don't think you have.
Fuck, we
You
rolled
might have
too much
won.
shit. It's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh well, too late now.
Alrighty.
Stop with the fucking creepy ass music. God damn you.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's lovely music.
Does this wisdom save happen to be like sight or anything like that? Because I can't see.
No.
Damn.
This is as like the shadowy crow forms are passing through your guys' bodies.
Okay.
This is, yeah.
I feel like
you would be able to feel it at the very least. You would know something is going on with your body.
Okay, I drop out.
You also would have heard the shriek from your crow's sight, or like audio, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
Crow ears.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see here. Everybody fails. Oh my gosh, that's almost max damage.
Even if 13 fails, jeez.
Cool.
13 does fail.
Cool.
We all just die.
I'm literally, that's literally 1 point off max damage. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Zeke, it's been nice knowing you.
Yep.
Everybody takes
Shadow
23 points of necrotic damage.
I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, so am I.
Wow, TPKing us in the first move.
Literally rolled max on all of its dice except 1, and the only one it didn't rolled 1 off of max.
Oh.
So Colin, you would have killed. You almost killed 3 people in 1 turn.
I do.
Almost
I do
killed
have the health
4.
potion in my bag. That's the oh shit potion.
Yep. And that is its turn. Percy.
I'm going to lay on hands for 10. Sigh.
Thank you.
Should have used that inspiration.
Yeah. Probably would have. Hey, I'm almost maxed out again. Thanks, Percy.
That's fucked.
We said lay on hands was a bonus action, right?
Uh-huh. So I'm coming to help, music. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. That'll be my turn.
All right. Bringarn.
All right.
You are still technically stealth.
Okay. Well, I was gonna get. If I hit, I get stealth anyways because I have an ally within 5 feet.
Granted.
For damage wise.
You have an advantage on the attack roll because it does not know you're there.
Where is? It only gives me the range version. Huh.
Also, yeah, just in case you guys want, or if you haven't already noticed what this is based off of.
Little sticks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but I hate it.
League champion.
So, like, the psionic daggers are only letting me roll, like, it'll say it's a ranged attack, but it's, like, it's the same modifier.
Okay.
So I'm gonna main hand attack with the psionic dagger. And I get advantage. Thank God. So it does 6 psychic, which will do nothing. Which I learned, but they'll do 4 just like, I hit it.
Okay.
And then I think it's world info for how Nick works, right? Nick grants you the extra attack on your attack action. Oh, I will use Nick. Like this, so I get 2 attacks with it. I'm no longer stealth, so I took the attack. Doesn't hit. And then I'm gonna use an offhand dagger attack, which is 16 and a d4. For 2 damage.
Alrighty.
2 piercing?
Yep, doesn't seem to be resisted or anything like that.
Okay.
I clicked the door, I bet.
It's steel roped shut, you can't.
You really can.
And then I will... No, actually, no, I don't. I burned my bonus action. I'm done.
Just a quick
little
loop.
dance.
Alright, Zik is unconscious. I'll roll a death save for him.
My God, that first fucking attack, dude.
Sorry.
Okay, is it possible, like, are the crows still going? Can I move through the space, like, easily?
They have subsided after the initial blast.
Alright, I will walk over to Zik and grab the
Results
1
on
health
cooldown.
potion I have from that fucking that fucking tower we raided, and just how much? It's 2d4 plus 2, so
Big numbers,
whatever
big
reason.
numbers, big numbers.
Those 1 and a 2.
Not big numbers.
Yeah. Hey,
It's hit
But I'm
points.
back,
I
baby.
tried. We're back, baby. It's
It's
something.
gotta be like, what, half your health?
Yeah.
It's 1/4 actually.
I did what I could.
Get up immediately in time for his turn for him to
Hey, dude.
fucking shred me again.
Let me see this. Is Chromatic Orb isn't ranged, is it?
It is.
It is.
A ranged spell attack.
So double disadvantage.
Yeah. This is so.
Why would it be
Caustic
double?
Brew is self, and it's also a 30-foot line. So would that be disadvantage if I rolled it?
No, because it's a saving throw, right? So you don't need to roll an attack, right?
Yes.
So there's no way
So
you
I
can have
need-
disadvantage on it. That's something that requires
Yeah.
a save. So that's why you can't have
we'll do that.
disadvantage on throwing a fireball, which is...
True. Speaking of which, I'm going to
Fireball.
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to replace the damage type with fire if it hits, but I need it to make a dex saving throw, please.
I don't
Alrighty.
care how big the room is.
Please fail.
It has 1 leg. I hope it's bad.
Wait.
Remember? Hello?
13.
No, it's not rolling.
Oh. Well, that's what you have to do. Your meter beat is a 13.
Okay, I'll just roll a d20. He has a 0 modifier, so I'll open roll it.
Okay,
Oop.
Fucker. Damn it.
Oh, it was asking me to...
damage.
Okay, I understand why it wasn't doing it now.
Let me see if it takes half damage.
It's a query roll.
Yeah, it was hidden beneath the character sheet, so I didn't see it. And then I closed the character sheet and I had to cancel like 50 query roll questions.
Love it.
Okay, well...
Like spam clicking it. Like, why aren't you doing it? Why does that not prompt above the character sheet? That's so stupid.
I'm doing the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, well I can do literally nothing else, so I dreamt. I got Zik up. That's all I can do.
Appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, right?
Alright, on his turn, he is going to look at you, Sai.
Why?
And you see the eyes glow with like an eerie malevolence. You can almost hear the screams of your family, your dad. You can hear the screams of frick, why can't I remember her name? Maeve. And you hear them all like screaming out for help. They're in agonizing pain. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, not 20. Let's go.
Ooh, nice. Despite the
four.
fear swelling up inside you, you can feel your heartbeat beating faster in your chest. But you know now at this point that these voices aren't real, and that this is just an illusion meant to scare you. And you steal your resolve and are unaffected.
Nice.
And that is going to be his turn. Percy.
Yeah.
I'll move down here. As Cure Wounds on Brand.
Thank you, sir. Praise Tempest. Tempest giveth.
I'm not a religious man, but praise Tempest.
He ain't half bad.
Always pray to God in the foxhole.
Yep.
Might have to face it, but just a little bit away from him, because everything I was fucking ranged apparently.
Brandon.
I like to do like the stereotypical like throwing a dagger between both your hands kind of thing, and swapping it to my open hand, which is my main hand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna attack him with my dagger. I'm going to use Nick.
Okay. 16 hits.
For a 16. Okay.
Oh, I misread that.
So, for 15 points of damage. Piercing.
15.
Or 16, sorry.
11. Oh, no, you're regular dagger.
Gotcha. Regular dagger.
Smart.
Yeah.
It does full damage.
Hence why I said that's why I'm swapping hands.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna appear my psychic dagger. Actually, no. Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Climber over the fucking turned over table. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Sick.
Oh. Let's see.
You can fight, man.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna work. And it's just cones.
You can make a cone work. Because it would start on like the bottom left corner of your thing, so...
Oh, whoa. Cool. Whatever. How did you do that?
Whoa,
there's effects.
Click?
That's sick.
I heard something click. Maybe it was...
Okay, so this would not hit any of my teammates?
Correct. Because if you're doing the measure tool, measure from corner. and then go from the one that's at the bottom left of you. There you go.
Or I could just.
Imagine.
Yeah, but yeah, you can do that because that's technically your space. So, because the technical rules for it is that it's one hex or one square that's adjacent to you, and then 2 hexes that are next to that, and then 3 that are next to that kind of thing. So
okay,
it's.
Yeah, I'm gonna upcast Burning Hands and burn one of my 2nd level spells. I need a dex save of 13. Please, God.
Right?
You bastard.
I'm sorry.
Stop doing that.
That's unfortunate.
Roll damage, I'll see what I would have gotten.
Aww.
20 fire would have been so good!
I mean, it's a leveled spell.
Oh,
right?
it's a level spell, half 10 damage. Fuck yeah. Fuck your dex save, boy. And that is. Can I do this? Yeah, 2nd level. So never mind, that's my turn.
Okay. The end of your turn, he's going to use one of his legendary actions.
Oh man!
Horrifying
Legendary actions at level 3.
So he rears his head back, similar to as you saw him do before he teleported into the room, and lets out an ear-piercing shriek. I need everyone within 60 feet of him that can hear it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, did I forget to mention my character's actually deaf?
Oh, yeah, no, I must have missed that. Sorry.
Well, we're using inspiration again.
Yep, I'm gonna use it.
I'm using my inspiration.
Ah, so much better, thank God.
I'm taking it regardless.
Fuck, I hope 14 stuff.
Okay, so Percy and Sai are able to steal their resolve. Everybody else is frightened.
God damn, bro.
I hated here.
Yep.
So I just can't get
Goddamn
close to
kangaroo
him?
court.
Or is it the one where I have to use my full
It's a
movement
goddamn
right away?
kangaroo.
Frightened, we'll double check just so that I give you all the right
can never remember.
definition. I know it's there's
The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
and you have disadvantage
So if
on
you have
ability
range,
checks and attack roll while its source of fear is within your line of sight.
Love it, love it.
Correct. So that is the end of Zik's turn. Sai.
Okay. Alright. I have to decide which one I want to use. Sorry, hang on. 4-inch diameter. So, Chromatic Orb, does it only take up like one square basically? Once I launch it? Or is it does it keep going? I've never used this spell before, so I'm trying to figure out how this works.
It's just like a projectile.
Oh, is it a line?
Like,
It's just a projectile?
Yeah.
Okay.
like a firebolt or something like that. You just choose a target and make an attack roll.
Okay. And I have to be how far away for it to not
You
be
just can't
disadvantaged?
have an enemy within 5 feet of you when you're making a ranged attack, whether it be magic
so-
or range, or magic or like a bow or whatever. It just can't have an enemy within 5 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna face step to this corner, and
Nice.
because I'm now level 3, I have a bonus feature,
Wait.
so I need...
Because you're level 3.
We leveled up last time, didn't we?
I don't
Level
believe
3.
so.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 3.
Okay.
That's how I'm using my blades. My psychic.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Alright,
No, I just
so-
I checked the overlay.
Yeah,
it says
you might
party
be-
level 3.
dude,
no,
you scared the shit out of me. You scared
If
the
not,
shit out of me.
I think we
was like, oh, no,
would have
fuck
all
up.
been dead there.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
for
that's
sure,
what I
yeah.
mean. Like, well, so many of you died. I thought for a second that you guys were all level 2 still. And I was like,
Okay, so
yeah,
Ooh, I
cool.
blundered.
I get a fun little bonus because I'm a Winter Eldrin. One creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you before you teleport must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until my next turn.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking Uno over. So I really hope this works.
I will just tell you straight up, he does not need to make the save as he is immune to the frightened condition.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Yeah. Either way, I got far enough away at him. I'm going to.
90% of his
When you
kit
look
is
that
built
spooky?
built around frightening
Fair.
people. If he was not,
Yeah. I figured as much, but like, might as well if I'm already gonna use face up.
Yeah. He also does not seem like he's immune to psychic damage, immune to the frightened condition. He does not seem like he is like a physical, fleshy entity kind of thing. So he's more a construct type deal. He is not because reasons, but he is immune to things that constructs would be immune to.
Assuming a 23 will hit though.
Yes, indeed it will.
Okay. 10 fire damage.
Alrighty. And is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Alright. At the end of your turn, he's going to use another one of his legendary actions to create a harmless scarecrow. He is going to create it just outside the window that he came in.
Harmless, yeah.
Harmless.
That's what the ability is called, a harmless scarecrow.
Harmless?
And then on his turn...
Yeah. Big parentheses.
Oh shit, I forgot. He can make a claw attack after he does his terrifying glare. I forgot to do that when he did it on the side. Whoops. Whatever.
Chrissy looks real clawable.
Rare.
Leave Brittany alone.
Lock in that religion.
Right? Like, I believe in you, Bruce.
Alright, he is going to, his body is still, like, turned towards Sai, but you see his head just, like, crack around 180 degrees, kind of like an owl, and stares at Percy, and then it tilts to one side, and the jaw hangs open. You see, like, a large, like, fleshy tongue droop out of this, like, hinged jaw, and his eyes glow malevolently at you.
At him.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking hell, man.
Percy is also frightened.
I think we could have all avoided this.
And then,
we had to go help find this lost kid.
And then because I'm not going to forget this time, he's going to make the claw attack, because he can substitute one of his 2 attacks for the terrifying claw. So... 17?
Nope.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, being frightened doesn't give him advantage, it just gives you disadvantage. Damn! Alright, well, that's his turn. Percy, it is your turn.
I'm finally gonna swing at him.
You have disadvantage because you're scale.
Yeah.
I miss being a toilet cleric in this exact moment.
Actually... I'm going to use my channel divinity.
Oh?
And that will allow me to add a +10 to my attack strike roll.
Nice.
So
yeah,
it would be an 18.
That most certainly hits.
Then I'm also going to expend a spell slot and give him a spicy bonk. Don't push my attack rolls through.
Why does one-handed always roll higher damage than two-handed?
No idea.
Listen, Eris is consistent with those 5s.
Gosh.
So 9 bludgeoning, 11 radiant.
Alright, and he can only use this other ability after taking damage, so he has to take it. Percy, how would you like to do this?
I'm gonna just crack him across the face.
Absolutely decapitate
with the
spin his head back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, and there's a searing blaze of radiant energy as you do so. You hear not like coming from his mouth, but coming from like inside of him. You hear this horrible creature shrieking as the light like shines out of the eyes and the mouth. You can see it shining out from like underneath the cloth that's draped over his body. This terrifying creature dissipates into ash, similar as you've seen multiple of his appearances do before.
And the other one?
You turn out the window and look, and you see it stand there for a moment before it too starts to drift away into ash.
Thank God.
Dude,
yeah, because I saw that other one fall for.
I was like, oh shit! Like, I was like, oh, we're fucked.
Tempest is with us.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Tempest guides.
So with that secondary Scarecrow, I had a feeling that like he would have been able to body swap with the Scarecrow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep, he can. After taking damage, he can swap places with his Scarecrow effigy as long as he's within 60 feet of it, and then can hide as a free action after doing so. He can also,
right?
Yeah, he also has blind sight up to a range of 60 feet around any of his Scarecrow effigies, and he has fearsome insight. Wait, why is it asking me to roll for this? Here's some insight. So as a bonus action, he can cast Detect Thoughts on any creature within 120 feet of one of his effigies, and the target is not aware that its mind has been probed, regardless if it succeeds or fails. That's how he knows how to terrify you. Read your memories.
Hated that. So, what are the chances there's another one of those?
All I know is I want to go to fucking bed.
I feel like they're solitary, like, hunters.
Probably, yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not assuming they have a fucking clan meetup.
Can you imagine there's just fucking 10 of them? It's like, bro.
Dude, as soon as that first attack went off, and then you're like, oh yeah, he uses a legendary action, I was like, what the fuck?
Like we almost got TPK'd
level 3, man.
One attack, the first attack.
I mean, to be fair, on 3d8, he rolled
It
8,
brought
8,
me
7. So
that
is
fair
not
enough.
necessarily how much
brought
damage
me
that's
down to
supposed
5
to do.
HP.
Like, let's see if just if I rolled it again. Oh, 7, 8, 4. Okay, 19. Oh my god, 8,
right.
8, 3. Holy shit!
You just wanted to kill us.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, he rolls really good when it comes to 3d8s. There we go.
Yeah.
9.
Except there.
What's the
Hey,
plus?
it's 7-11.
What's that?
What's the plus damage? Is there?
No,
Is it
it's like a Spirit Guardians type thing. It's just a 3d8 necrotic damage. If you succeed, you take half as much. That kind of thing.
I wonder if the crows are gonna go away.
If I know.
Right? Well, yeah, the
Where do
big
your
question
crows
that
see?
remains of, like, if this guy caused the crows and what happened to the bodies of... I'm assuming the people are fucking dead. Of the people that disappeared at night.
I would say, Sai, you can make me another perception check if you'd like.
Sure will.
To look for the same thing that you wanted to look for last time.
Yeah.
Are we still frightened, or is that gone?
No. The source of your fear is gone, so I will remove the condition for you guys.
Bro, I saw death.
Yeah.
We all saw death.
On both the Scarecrow that was inside of the house and the Scarecrow that was outside of the house, Sai, you notice all of the ashes drift north.
That's where that tree is.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright, team, let's get ready to go.
I need to sleep.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Round 2. The thing is...
You need to sleep.
Favor of
I need
sleeping
to
in
sleep.
town and then coming out at night?
Yeah, the thing is that we have... I'm assuming we're going to have to go out there at night again, and it's getting close to daybreak. But again, we almost got fucked, so...
Sleep through
It's
the day.
it's like 1 or 2 a.m. right now.
Just to be on the safe side, have the last 5 of my lay on hands.
Yeah.
So I will say I did drop his HP a bit because this was scaled for having Hatch in there as well.
Yeah.
So having your Barbarian get removed, I had to kind of drop his max HP a bit. But
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking two squishy ass wizards and then the squishy ass rogue to not help.
I'm okay.
I'm just like watching you guys barricade yourselves into this building, and I'm just like sitting on the character sheet highlighting the teleports to an unoccupied space within 30 feet that it can see. I'm like, interesting.
Fucking idiots. And then all the damage is like 60-foot radiuses.
Because I assumed we were gonna do like.
It's not even. It's a 15-foot radius around him. It's just in a tiny little room, so it looked like it was occupying everything.
Yeah. At no
Same
point
as Spirit
did
Guardians.
I think, oh, it's one motherfucker. Not. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of those little scarecrows.
Yeah, I literally typed like on the GM layer or whatever across the map while you guys were planning. I'm like, they are so sure they're fighting a bunch of crows. They're not.
They're not.
Yeah. So yeah.
Do we go out now, or do we? What are we doing?
We should.
Bro, our paladin is tapped.
Rick, did you take your 5 HP I gave you?
Oh no, I didn't hear that. Sorry. Just doubled my health.
Use the last remaining of my layout hands just in case.
I very much appreciate it.
I mean, we can always.
Where's that shrine? I need to make an offering to Tempest now.
Right.
Yeah.
But I am completely tapped out right now.
Yeah. Do we want to just wait until the next night, or do we want to risk it? Because I'm worried that whatever we're looking for is gonna fucking disappear.
It can, and it will.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Well.
Don't matter to me. I've still got 1 second level and all my first level spots. I'm just at half
Yeah,
health.
I got a decent amount of spells.
It's just there's no heals.
Yeah, I used my only healing potion to save second.
We should probably long rest.
Yeah.
Just going into a fight without any type of
Yeah, you're right.
healing.
Especially seeing the damage it can do.
Yeah, it's probably best we assume that there's another one of these walking around somewhere.
Yeah.
And who knows? He could have gotten that teleport off, like with the radiant, like even though he was smoked with radiant damage.
Travis says use fireball. It's over, Travis. You missed it. I think maybe. I don't know if you were here. Aww. Alright, so it's plan. You guys just trying to long rest here?
Should probably somehow put the table in front of the window so we can't see in and teleport in again.
Yeah.
However we figure that out.
Alright, Percy, help me.
I guess we still have the nails and
Yeah, you
shit,
still
so
have
we
a
could
big
just
bucket of
hammer it to
nails,
the
yeah,
wall.
if you would like to, you can do that.
Yeah.
And we will.
Yeah, you will have to watch the YouTube video when it comes out. Alright, so yeah, you guys are easily able to hammer the table to the door, or the table to the window. The window to the wall. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
And sleep.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Whip out my bedroll.
Just visibly shaking, like I'm going to bed.
So you
Fuck
guys,
the watch.
you guys all retire to bed. Oh, Travis wants to know what they fight. Here, I'll show you the picture.
Yeah, spooky man.
Travis would have been all
Travis,
over
we
this.
thought fiddlesticks.
Yeah,
We almost got 1 hit TPK'd on the first hit.
It was essentially Fiddlesticks from League of Legends. That's what the entire thing was inspired around. Yeah, so you guys all take rest in the lumberjack's house. You take a little while to fall asleep, the nerves of the night kind of setting in, but eventually your bodies overtake your mental state and you all find rest. it may be a slightly uneasy sleep. Maybe you have some sort of dreams or nightmares, I guess, about the things that you've seen, the things you've heard. A little bit of self-doubt, even wondering if maybe there is some truth to what you've heard or been shown in these kind of audio visions. But eventually you all wake up. You maybe sleep in a little bit longer than you were used to, as there's no evident way to get the sunlight into the room, so even when you awake, it is pretty dark. You could probably see,
we
like,
went to bed pretty late.
Yeah, you also stayed up pretty late to kind of have this encounter in the first place. So you probably wake up early afternoon, kind of 11 o'clock sort of thing. Yeah, you can just barely see the sun kind of like through the cracks in the boards that are up against the window and kind of coming from underneath the front door as you all are able to get a long rest on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That fucking sucked.
Grandparents going to the bathroom.
Yeah. I don't doubt that if we keep looking for whatever it is we're looking for, we're gonna have to fight a lot scarier shit than that. Comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah. Hopefully that just means there's one less.
Yeah. But, I mean, when we're dealing with things like, you know, dragons, I don't know, like, something as powerful that can keep a dragon asleep is honestly scarier than whatever the fuck that thing was.
True. But that's a problem for tomorrow.
Suppose. I don't know, I don't know, something about this is bothering me and I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe it's whatever the binding agent was, the sunshine or whatever, it just, I don't know. I feel like if anything, or if we can stop the source of that, they can't make any more of whatever it is they're making. The sleep drought. But I guess we have to track them down first to see what they're even trying to do, other than fuck with the world order, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. Let's go get breakfast.
They solidify, and I grab my rope.
Yeah. I'll start walking towards the door. Can I click my token, please? Roll 20? Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll take a cursory look around it to make sure there's nothing lurking.
Yeah, you take a look around outside. There you go, there's daytime.
My God.
And first thing you see as you look up is a crow perched up across on the workshop opposite you. But it takes a moment for you to realize that this is Zix's crow. And other than him, you do not see any others.
Oh?
Oh, nice.
Should go check out the scarecrows that were in the field, see if they're still there.
Yeah, should go check out the town. They're probably like scratching their heads for if this is what's going on everywhere. They're probably like, where the fuck did all the crows go?
Or do we go check out the tree?
I kind of want to check out the tree later in the day. Or we should probably go just we're close to it now. Might as well go look at it, just to make sure there's nothing.
We gotta walk by the farm, so we'll just visually check for scarecrows, and we'll make our way up to the tree.
Okay, you guys make your way out to the main kind of road. As you kind of get out from behind a lot of the tree cover that this lumberjack's hut was in, you're met with a cool breeze, which is I guess uncommon for Pyrgos. And you give a cursory the cursory glance down a few of the rows of cornfields, and you do not see any additional scarecrows.
Hopefully they turned back to people? We'll head to the tree then.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys make your way up to the northern side of town. Push your way through the trees and back through the forest up towards where the grand oak tree was. You see the large kind of bare branched tree standing the way it was, save for a few exceptions. There is no longer a mass amount of crows perched in its branches cawing at you. It is more silent here. You even notice a few leaves starting to grow on some of the branches. And as you're kind of looking at it, you hear this kind of like a ticking sound, like a tick 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 tick. And you kind of look down and you see there is one singular crow that is perched on the kind of the roots of the tree. It looks like you'd see like a bird kind of like picking bugs out of like between like branches, or like out of the bark of a tree or something. And you see it kind of like reach down, like pull its head up, and as you do so, you see it has a eye in its mouth. And it kind of sits there for a little bit, and it looks at you and cocks its head to one side, swallows it.
Sorry.
And then flies and takes off.
Like a human eye?
Yep.
Ugh.
Do we want to go see where it was taken?
Yeah. Chrissy, you want to do your detect whatever?
I just want to inspect the ground and see if that's like a grave.
Do you want to make your perception check, Si?
Yeah. Uh, 14.
Okay. You make your way over, and you can see kind of in some of the gaps between the roots of these trees, it kind of like where it would descend farther down into the earth. You see there's some open gaps, and it's fairly dark. It's kind of difficult to see, but with the sunlight shining through now a little bit more, now that it's not so blotted out by the amassings of crows, you're able to see a little easier now. And you see some darkness, what looks like a dark crimson, and the faint hints of a plaid shirt.
Huh.
I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay.
Got a good feeling I found the lumberjack.
So you use your divine sense, and the tree no longer gives off a fiendish aura.
No.
Alright. I think there's a body down here, though. Does anyone want to help me drag him out?
Nope.
Sure.
Oh.
I usually make them dig the hole first, but I've never had to pick up one.
I'll help.
If it was a body, there would almost be no way for you to get it out between, like, you'd have to like either chop at the roots or dig into the ground or something along those lines.
Saw how that went last time. I say we don't fuck with the tree. Can I like poke my head between the gaps and try and get like a better look and see if I can see anything other than the plaid shirt?
I would say you couldn't poke your head in through the gaps, but if you give a walk around the tree and kind of like look through some of the other gaps that may be around, you see other pieces of clothing. Between some of the pieces of root, you see like the odd finger or toe kind of like sticking up out of the dirt. And you were probably able to identify it at least a dozen different bodies that may be underneath the roots of this large tree.
We were almost a part of this.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to tell them. At least they don't have to worry about it. They can go outside and night again, but...
Are the crows still around? Like, I went to the bathroom,
no, No, they're gone.
Sweet.
All of them were gone. And the scarecrows are gone as well. Damn, I really wish I was hoping we could, give the farm lady some better news, but...
Everyone's dead.
Yeah,
I can tell her that he's dead.
I feel like that's not a good idea. You're good at the intimidation words, you're not always good with putting it gently type.
How do you put it gently? He's dead. He
They
passed
passed.
peacefully. He did not pass peacefully. From the thing.
Sorry, who do we think the body is?
There's at least a dozen down there.
Everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. So pretty much he would hunt you, kill you, drag you to this tree, stick you under
we
it.
don't need to give
Is there a child's
details.
body?
Yeah, I'm assuming there is.
There's
like,
probably
so
a child-sized finger.
Yeah, there's no way to get them without like fucking with the tree, and I vote don't do that.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah, but
Closure at least, I guess.
Yeah, we should probably let's head back to the farmstead and break the news, I guess.
By the way, your husband and kid are dead.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your way back towards the farmstead, the Thatcher residence.
Oh. There we are. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got you.
Okay. Go
Hey, Miss Gentle.
Listen, I may not be good with words, but at least I'm not as blunt as, yeah, they're dead. I'll fucking knock on the door.
Okay. You hear some shuffling around voices. One moment. And eventually you hear like a latch slide open and the door creaks open and you see Amelia standing there. She kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, hello. I'll be honest, I don't know if this sounds bad, but I wasn't expecting to see you again. It is nice to see your faces. Would you like to come in
not
and
seeing
see?"
people again.
I kind of hold a hand up. I'm like, no, there's no need.
She kind of like can read your almost solemn response, and you see like the light smile on her face kind of start to drop a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sorry, they were gone by the time we found them.
Sure. Her eyes suddenly kind of like go almost a little bit more hopeful, and she kind of looks at you and says, You found them."
She nods. We found all of them, I think. They're inside the roots of the Sylvanas tree. But we destroyed the monster who did it to them.
Oh my. Oh. Well, that is really quite terrible to hear. I can't say this is shocking news to me. Had lost hope that I would see them again. There was still a slight part of me that hoped that perhaps I would be wrong. But if nothing else, I suppose the threat is gone now. Do you know what it was?
I know what it looked like. She's kind of like it. How do I put this that doesn't sound terrifying? It took the form of a scarecrow, and when we destroyed it all, as she kind of like gestures out to the fields behind her, like the crows disappeared as well.
See her like looking up, and she kind of like squints her eyes a little bit as she kind of like looks up at the sun. Says, "I can't remember the last time I've seen the skies so clear. One moment, please." And she kind of closes the door. You wait there for a moment, and eventually you hear it start to creak back open, and says, I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do for saving the rest of us. And she kind of like reaches out and kind of takes your hand and places a pouch in it, and you hear the clink of coin. She kind of takes your other hand and clasps it over the top of it. And she kind of holds your hand in both of hers, and she kind of just looks up at you again and gives a fairly honest smile and just says, "Thank you."
She nods. She doesn't really like open the bag or anything. She just kind of like holds it at her side. Do you want us to tell the rest of the town what we found, or?
I will let them know. I'm sure you are eager to continue on your way. They are no doubt understanding that something is going on, and she kind of like gestures to the lack of birds in the area.
Yeah.
She says, it's been a long time since we've felt the breeze, the sea. I'm sure many will be overjoyed to hear this. I will break the news to those who have lost loved ones. It is not your burden to bear. Are you sure you would not like to come in for some tea? Can cook up some corn?
I think we'll head out, but I hope that you and the others can find comfort in each other.
She kind of nods. Thank you. I'm sure these hardships will make us stronger as a people. We'll hopefully take note as to how to avoid this in the future. I think. She kind of furrows her brow a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole crow thing, just... I can't really give you any advice on that end, but...
I understand.
Yeah.
If you know anybody that is looking for a job as a farmhand, I'll be hiring.
Send them your way.
She gives you one last smile and just says thank you again. And journey safe.
I bow out and just kind of start walking back to the group.
Off to the tavern, salted pork.
I should probably go get the horse. I don't want to pay any more fees than I have to.
I don't even think it was that bad.
It's like, how many days have we been here? Like 2? 3?
1.
Coming out of Justin's.
Have we really only been
no,
here
not
for
too worried
one?
about it.
Well, I know. Sorry, this would be day 2. This would be the morning of day 2.
Okay.
Because you guys came here at night, you paid for a day, so that would have got you to last night, basically. And then you would owe from last night and this morning.
How much gold did she give us? Money, anyway.
You open up the pouch and quickly kind of count through the coins, and there's 300 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
Sheesh.
So,
yeah, are we doing this between 4? That's 35 gold per person.
You mean 5?
Hatch can't count. He's probably like 4 is good.
Yeah.
4 is higher than 5.
Do we just get him supplies then? I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like I have. What's his horse's name again? Major Tom.
Major Tom.
It's kind of about we don't get rid of Major Tom.
So
we don't send him to the glue factory.
Yeah.
If we split it 4 ways, it's 75 gold between all of us. If we split it 5 ways, it's 60 gold.
So it's 75.
I mean, that's the cost of missing a session.
Yeah.
I say like we buy so with the 300 gold we buy.
Just 1 ration.
We'll buy him some.
Well, yeah, he doesn't need rations. He has the spoon.
Yeah, he doesn't even eat, buddy.
We just need to feed Major Tom.
We'll buy him some horse feed and we'll be good.
We'll get him some new horseshoes or something. Get him a little bow.
You guys are terrible.
Just added 75 GP to my bank.
Yeah. I will give Hatch some gold next time. I don't care.
If he needs stuff, we can buy for him.
Yeah.
Tempest is judging you, Percy.
Tempest is all just about fighting.
Yeah.
So don't be peer pressured.
I don't know. I honestly, I think we should probably just split it 5 because it'll cause less issues in the future if we all just have the even amount of gold. But
and if beginning of next session he feels that he doesn't actually want any of it and wants to split his share amongst the rest of you, you can all take an extra 15. But
yeah, I feel like that makes more sense.
He did participate in most of the entire side quest, other than the final little fight at the end, which.
Is that Pokemon item that lets you share XP with your other?
You mean EXP
Pokemon?
share?
XP share.
Yeah.
The aptly named EXP share.
Single between the
I played
5 of
Pokemon
us.
once, so.
What's wrong with you?
Huh, I have 69 gold now.
I said once,
Nice.
as in like I played through one game.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's wrong with you?
Hasn't watched Lord of the Rings, can't swim, hasn't played Pokemon. Man, fuck you, Tom.
Wow.
Hey,
okay.
I've seen the first. I've seen the first 2 Hobbits. I'm getting there.
That is,
Getting there.
that's worse.
I'm watching it in order.
Yeah, that's true. If you're gonna watch them all, you might as well watch them in chronological order.
Then you'd
Art
technically
and
have to watch the worst one at all and have to watch the Rings of Power.
No, you don't have to watch that. As I say, plus if you watch the Hobbits first before watching the final one, then they only get better as you go, as opposed to watching 3 great movies and then having to watch 3 terrible movies right after it.
I still haven't seen all the Hobbits. I think I've seen the first one, that's it.
And you're not missing much.
Bro, I really enjoyed them, but I know nothing about Lord of the Rings.
You
so, like,
really enjoyed them because you haven't seen Lord of the Rings yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why we're watching Hobbit first and then Lord of the Rings. Anyways, what do you guys want to do?
It'd have to be
Let's keep it
exciting.
in D&D. Let's probably go on a Lord of the Rings rant.
Can we start a fellowship?
You guys are a fellowship.
Does anyone have a ring?
I think yeah, Thomas has that.
I have a
ring
really
of mind
nice
shielding,
box.
Yeah.
We are the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yep.
I think you might have gotten just some like random gold ring or something from somewhere. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah, it's the one with Mr. Grimm in it.
No, that's the ring of
Which
mind
I haven't
shielding.
talked to about.
That's like the magic item or whatever. I'm talking like you may have just got like a
That was the
regular.
other campaign.
Was it? No.
Yeah, this one has. I have a ring with Mr. Grimm in it.
The regular ring is for the other campaign. Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, no, the ring of mind shielding is definitely this one.
No, the common ring.
No. So I feel like I wouldn't have been affected by that fear, but. But yeah, I would much like to go get some more salted pork because it was delicious, and I didn't want to eat rations this morning.
Some breakfast would probably be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Did we stock up on rations last night? Yeah, we went to the one. Place that was run by the one Goliath.
And what town are we in again? Pyrgos?
Paragos.
Go to the general store or whatever.
Yeah, I'll save my
I guess
money now. I think I have. Or do you have all my rations again, Bran? I don't remember.
Yes, she does.
I have.
I'm assuming you do because I have none on my inventory. So.
Let me check. Rations. I have 20 rations.
Okay. That sounds correct.
But I didn't want to eat my rations this morning because I knew we were coming back into town because I wanted
Yeah.
salted pork.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only
Nice
thing on
salted
Brad's
pork.
mind after last night.
Yeah.
That's
Like
fair.
salted-
No
fair enough.
salted pork.
Yeah.
You now know
Guys-
what really matters in life: salted pork.
Guys, if there's no salted pork, this town's going to the ground.
You're
I'll
gonna
burn it down
bring
myself.
Bill a
Just-
6-pack.
Just saved it just to burn it down.
well, to avoid RP with a bartender for you guys just going in and getting food, unless there was anything you wanted to specifically touch on, you guys are able to make your way in towards the tavern for a meal.
Yep. Yeah, that's all I do. It's just I want a meal, and then continue on with the because we have that pin now. Is it the pin, Kieran?
Yep. It's. I don't remember if it's a pin or like a cufflink, but it's like a little family pin, I believe. That's what I have written down is the Celeste family pin.
And then we found it at the not Age of Dragons, at the I don't want to call them the cult.
It's like a little abandoned hut on the corner of the town.
I don't want to call them the Cult of the Dragon.
Yeah.
So if anyone who wants to buy some salted pork, it's 3 silver.
Yeah, we'll do.
Done.
Sure.
It's so good. It's so good.
It is very, very delicious.
He could easily charge 5 to 6.
Actually, don't mark off any money for it. He gives it to you on the house, because I'm assuming you guys mentioned something about dealing with all the crows and stuff. He would mention the lack of crows, and if you guys mentioned that you are the ones who dealt with that, he would give it to you on the house.
Oh, nice.
My man, I tip him.
You tip him 3 silver.
Yeah.
My man, I pay for it anyway. Right.
I just looked at my my coin purse and it had 3 Electrum pieces. Like, ugh! Misclicked on that one.
What the fuck's Electrum?
Right?
You don't want to know, trust
Not
me.
in my campaigns. The only campaign I've ever had Electrum in is Curse of Strahd, because there's nothing more scary than getting Electrum pieces in the reward.
What is this, worthless?
Yeah, it's worth less than copper.
Alright.
So you guys get your meal. If there's anything you guys wanted to buy from the general store before you head out, you are able to do so. Other than that, it is an extra 2 silver for whoever wants to pay for the 1 extra night you needed to use the stables.
That's coming out of fucking Hatch's 15 gold.
Okay, well, somebody send him at least that he... At least send him a message to let him know that he needs to add the 75 or 60 gold to his inventory or whatever. Or
I'll
59 gold and 8 silver.
Oh, Travis is watching.
Yeah, he's watching.
Alright, you get 59 gold and 8 silver pieces.
I just looked at the stream to look at the chat. And I saw Travis's. Did you know the actor that played Aragorn kicked the helmet and broke his toe? It's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I thought for some reason my brain read that when he kicked that bucket. So I was like, also it was a helmet. And then I read his message and saw that he said it was a helmet. So I went to go delete my message. But as I went to delete it, Travis sent another message. And then I deleted his by accident. He's like, no way, Mod's abusing power. I'm like, no. I just realized I misread and went to go change it.
Oh no,
Classic.
he's banned for a day.
Yeah, whoops, misclicked. Anyways. So is there anything you guys want to do in Pyrgos before you leave, or are you heading back to the mainland?
I think we should probably just get on the road.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Again.
On the road again. If the map would load again.
It's big. And then zoom all the way into the very bottom left corner. I really got to make smaller continent maps. But...
No, it's fine.
Right, and so yeah, you guys are moving with cart, I believe. What did I say it was? 2 hexes a day, right?
3, yeah, 2 or 3, I can't remember. We'll say it's 2 because that sounds more correct.
Right.
It's on a road too, right?
Yeah. So yes, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days of travel back to Corvair.
Why are we going back to Corvair again?
Oh, sorry, is that where you were going?
I have no idea, honestly. I can't remember.
I thought I heard somebody say that,
but
if I'm not... I may have misheard.
Because like we have that family pin, and that's kind of our only lead right now, right?
Oh fuck, I feel like we got another piece of information, but I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Because we never actually found herbs, right?
Sure you did.
No,
That's where the Nothics
we found
were.
his. Yeah, we found his workshop, but we didn't find him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got both the information of like the corresponding Herb's letter response, and then he's like, actually, no, you are going to do this.
Yeah. Man, I still want to go back there and fucking get all those juicy magic items in that well.
You guys want to make a stop on your way back? It'll be another 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5, 6, 7, 8 days of travel to get into the woods and back. But you're welcome to.
We almost just got one tapped. I think we'll
level 5.
That
level
for
5, and we'll go back.
Yeah, level 5.
Right,
so what's our?
Yeah, what's the plan?
Gotta reread the fucking letters, see if there's anything in there. Been a while.
It's been a while.
Did the Nothics give us any other information? Or was it all just the letters?
It was the 3 pieces of information they gave us. It was the journal, the letter from KV, and the letter from KV2. Which I believe the journal had the most information. Yeah. They killed the goddamn cat. Motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, we got his full name, which is Herbert Woodsworth also. And we also learned that he basically reverse engineered the elixir of eternal rest, but it got torn from the book.
Okay, so we went to Pyrgos and we talked to the dwarven barkeep Bratmus, Blackhand. And we were like months late or something, or the guy hadn't been there in months.
Couple weeks.
Did you give us any other possible meeting location?
Well, after that, we went to the meetup spot, and then that's where we found that pin.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Only you and I know that.
Yeah. But
Big
when we're trying to
secret keepers over here.
Listen.
Yeah.
Bag of holding, fucking pin.
Zick finally found out that Brangarn had a bag of holding this entire
time.
Oh
yeah. It's just Bran. What's that?
A lot of magic coming from that bag.
A smoothie.
That's a nice looking bag.
Yeah, he basically promised to bring Cosmo back, but didn't do that. I think this is where we learned about the sunshine thing too. Yeah, rare type of tree sap named sunlight, not sunshine.
Yeah, and he devised a cure, but he was able to make it.
Okay, stores of sunlight in some of my old master's journals. Maybe if we find his master, we can get some more information. But
I was gonna bring the pin to the guild.
Well, yeah, we can do that, but if we have nothing else, we can do that too. But I feel like we should go to the Celeste family first and then go to the guild.
I say we go to the guild first.
Well, no, because we need to get a pin is worthless unless we get the information out of them first. We can't just be like, we have a Celeste family pin. It's like, oh, did you steal it? Like,
yeah, but in the context of them.
Yeah, but they don't. That's the other thing, is that if we go to them, be like, oh, well, like, what are they dealing with? We might have to explain the whole dragon thing, and frankly, I kind of don't want to do that.
That is verboten. Not allowed to.
Verboten, yeah. We can say that Herb Serves was fucking around with some powerful stuff from the Feywild, but going into more detail than that just makes me feel uncomfy.
There's my other thought, if we go to the Celeste family, be like, oh, we found this, you found one of your pins. Oh, you have house guards? See you later, kid.
Well, we can maybe appeal to their good nature first, because they're, from what I remember, they're a very good reputation family.
Do you know the facade?
Those are always the worst ones.
Yeah.
So they're rich noble family. They're gonna be assholes.
Could always do the collateral approach. One person goes in and it's like, hey, just so you know, if I don't come out of here, every bit of information I have is going right to the Thieves Guild. Like,
we're gonna firebomb your house.
No, not that. that might get us.
I mean, that can be arranged if it happens.
Yeah. No Windows update. Don't do this to me.
I might know a couple pyromaniacs in the guild.
Okay, so that's kind of our only lead right now, basically, is that pin.
Yeah.
And what it might be associated with.
Yeah, like why was the Celeste? Where I'm like, because they're like the richest family in town, basically.
Yeah, and so we found it at the beating spot with the guys that are making the sleeping shit. So clearly they're involved with bad shit. So we're gonna have to go about confronting them very carefully.
Maybe we name dress Mr. Voss. Be like, hey, we're here on behalf of Mr. Voss. We need to speak with some of the family.
Does anyone know what the guy looked like who we were supposed to quote unquote meet?
Nope.
Damn, so we could maybe disguise self.
Oh, we know what the bandits looked like, but I feel like a bandit walking into fucking Celeste family house isn't gonna go well either. And I don't always have the best reputation in town, so I don't know. I feel like we'll try and get in the easy way, and if that doesn't go well, we'll think of another solution.
I guess I'd just be careful if you're gonna be
I mean,
more or less connecting them to shit like that.
I'm
whether it's true or not.
I mean, we just almost died like a couple nights ago. Feel like this will be the least of my worries for a little while. Who knows?
So what's it gonna do? Kill us?
Right? I mean, the best case scenario is I can get a little money out of them too. But at the moment, what we're looking for is information.
You said 9 days travel, Colin?
Yep.
We have 2 rations left for me and Thomas.
One for one?
Well, 2 for one for each of us is what I mean.
Okay, so we have one.
You're carrying all my things.
We have one.
What do you mean we have one?
We have 1 day's rations.
Yeah, 1 day's rations.
You had 20.
We are saying the same thing. You're just
18.
saying yeah.
Can I make, survival checks for the hunting trap for each of those days?
Yep, 9 days. What was it for? 10 feeds yourself, 15 feeds 2 people, 20 feeds 3 people, 25 feeds 4.
I could never be able to get that.
Fair enough.
Not even with guidance?
No.
You go.
I will be guidancing all of these.
Okay. 9.
Good thing, because
9.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 more.
Oh my lord.
Bro. Dude, what do you mean?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Ow. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you roll for the 9s, because those are all going to be just feed yourself, even if you roll a 4. So you only really need to roll for the 12 and 17. So for the 17, you make that a 20, so you can feed 3 people, and for the 12, you manage to make it a 15, so you can feed 2.
God.
And then all of the 9s are just feed yourself.
Trap said, nah, fuck you guys. You're not getting any.
How many?
Everything's been scared off.
I actually have.
What are
catching rabbits?
What are the statistical odds of rolling 1, 2, 3,
Right?
4,
5
9s
9s
out of 9 rolls?
Roll 20 is like, oh, you need to roll 9 rolls. Here's 9.
Imagine if those are all nat 20s. I mean, it's the same likelihood, but holy crap.
Technically, yeah. That's wild.
So 15, that would be me and Zik.
Hey.
And
yes, please just feed Zik.
Thank you.
Because it makes rations easier for me.
Then the 20 would be Zik and Bran.
We have 3 rations.
You sure it's not 1?
We have 1.5 rations.
Alright.
Okay.
So everybody's marked off their rations for their 9 days of travel back.
Yep.
Alrighty.
My 2 rations.
Yeah, your 2 rations. Hunting trap paying dividends.
Oh, Upper City load.
Why
When
is
you
it...
zoom out all the way, it looks so weird.
I know. It did like a weird update or something, and it's changed all of like the map settings.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Oh, really? Made the hex is all chunky.
And it like changed the scaling. Like a lot of the map is just cut off now, so I gotta fix it. That shouldn't take too long.
You can probably just miss with the opacity.
I forget. Is this the library or is that the house?
Library is right beside the entrance to the city. Like the northeastern gate.
Jump gate, please stop. Oh, gotcha. Okay. And I feel like the Celeste family is order.
I can show you where they are.
They're gonna be Upper City.
Fix this map.
Are you
no,
adjusting
it's,
settings?
Yes, it's me adjusting things. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the map scaled properly. There we go. Okay.
Gotcha. Yes, that's what I was.
Because there was a ton of the map that was cut off, and it was just very frustrating. And then I just need to turn the opacity down so that the lines aren't so freaking ridiculously thick.
Is this park thing the putt-putt course also?
This is the putt-putt course, yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Right behind where the library is. This is a big park-looking thing on near the river.
Yeah, just on the northeast side of the river.
We gotta go play putt-putt.
Yeah, the question is, has Colin made putt-putt?
Yeah, I expect a full interactive map.
No, it's just a bunch of it's just a bunch of, I don't know, probably dex checks, I would imagine.
Dex and/or strength.
No, it is not strength.
Absolutely
this is not
whale
a
it.
driver
Whale
course.
it.
Hear the shatter of glass from somewhere in the Scholars District.
Alright.
But no, the library is the building all the way up at the top, next to the I believe. Hold on, let me just double check now. It's been a while since you guys have been here. I need to confirm.
Ushu. Rat bastard.
Oh no, it's this one. Bards and nobles.
Fucking hell.
I forgot that's what it was.
Ooh, this man.
No! I won't let you. If you boo me, you don't get to start with inspiration next session. It's a good pun.
Didn't help me this session.
Well, whose fault is that?
The dice.
The dice.
Right, well, then you won't have any to help you. So. Alright, so where are you guys going first? We'll say, because you had to travel full days each time, and since you guys left in the morning in Pyrgos, you would essentially be arriving like at nighttime pretty much in Corbett.
Want to go knock on Maeve's door and see if she'll house us again?
Sure.
I'm gonna go use my lodging so I can get like a bath and everything. I'll meet up with you guys in the morning.
I'd like to go to the temple.
Okay.
I'd rather
give offerings
anyway.
Okay. So if I recall correctly, actually, there is a temple to Valkyr here. That's Pyrgos. That's not the location we want. Yes, the Temple of Valkyr is the large building in the northeastern there. That's right next to the city gate. It's just behind the college. Which?
Everybody pray and give offering.
Wushu.
Oh yeah, good. Did you guys remember you all had blessed, or the few of you that had blessed for that fight?
Nope. Sure didn't.
Sure did not.
The people of you, the ones of you who prayed, at least at the temple before you left, you had blessed. But whatever.
That could have come in handy.
Possibly. I don't think Zik had it. Pretty sure it was just Hatch, Percy, and Sai, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, you're easily able to make your way towards the temple, Percy. They're open 24 hours pretty much. So you are able to make your way in and offer some prayers to Valkyr, or to Tempest, who his prayers are accepted in the Temple of Valkyr at the very least. Valkyr just being like the more naval version, I suppose, of Tempest. So yeah.
I'll give 5 gold for offering.
We'll give you bless for 24 hours. Same thing. Might as well just keep up a trend, right?
There you go.
And then everyone else is just making their way. Well, Brangarn, you're going to find lodging at what is it? Just like any inn or whatever, or is it with your?
With the guild.
Okay.
I don't think I've actually said their name, so I've just referred to them as the guild.
Yep. Yep. They have like not necessarily like in their area or anything like that, but they have specific lodgings for like their members and stuff like that you're able to take advantage of.
Yep, I'm taking a hot bath and freshening up, getting my linens done.
Okay. The rest of you go and knock on Maeve's door. You see her open the door, and I'm assuming Sai is the one knocking.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as she opens the door, she like kind of springs forward and gives you a hug. She's, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you again. It's been so long. I was worried something had happened to you."
We just help some people out. Is it okay?
Of course you did. She gives you a big smile.
Sai does the thing where she kind of yeah. Sai does the thing where it's like the little kid blush, where she's just like, "Stop."
She pinches your cheek like a grandmother would.
Maeve. All right.
Are you getting warmer?
Feels like it these days, but I don't know. It's been a weird couple weeks.
Well, come in. Don't stay out in the breezy cold. I have something for you as well. Some of the guards brought it by. They found it in the tavern when they were giving the place a search.
Mm.
And
I'll take.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take whatever she's handed me.
Yeah, so she brings you all inside, and she puts on a kettle and starts to make a pot of tea for everybody. You all kind of sit around the table, I assume, unless you were wanting to do anything else. And she kind of goes over and opens one of her drawers and grabs a small paper letter and brings it over to you. You can see it looks very old, and the entire thing is kind of like wrapped in twine on like all 4 corners kind of thing. And then you see a wax seal right where like the knot would be, and it looks like it's still closed.
Okay. Do I recognize the seal at all?
You do. It is the seal that your father used.
Oh. I kind of just like... Huh.
You kind of turn it over on one side, and you see in his handwriting, in ink, you see 4 Sybil.
Oh. She kind of just like puts it on the table. It's just... Her head is like propped up on her hand. She's just staring at it. Huh. I guess there's no point in not opening it, right? She kind of like cracks
shrugs. It's up to you.
I'll crack the seal open and start reading it.
Okay.
Oh, this is long. Okay.
Would you like me to read it for you guys?
That's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll read it for stream at the very least. So it says, "Hi, hey there, my little flower. If you're reading this, chances are I'm not around anymore. Shade root that Chapman has been slipping into my water has grown more and more addicting, and I fear I now depend on him for it. However, he is beginning to cut me off, and I can feel my sense of reason leaving me. There is a darkness in my heart that is driving me to do terrible things, and I'm afraid I can't stave it off any longer. Hold on, I need to change the music.
It's gotta be a little more depressing.
I plan to leave this place and find some form of cure for this obsession, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Do not think that I care not for you any longer, as I will do what I can to make sure you have a life, even without me. I've left this letter behind with your aunt and uncle, with instructions to give it to you on your 18th birthday. They have promised me that they will take good care of you in my absence, giving you a job at their tavern and a roof over your head.
You can see Sai physically rolling her eyes at that part. She keeps reading.
Firstly, I'd like to tell you more about your mother. Her name is Alicia, a name just as beautiful as her face. I know I never spoke of her, and I admit my reasons for that were selfish. You see, the last I saw her, she was leaving Vladar on an excursion into the Feywild to collect ingredients for our potion shop. I'm not much of a green thumb, but your mother is a natural with that sort of stuff. She would always make the trips out to gather, and I would take care of the business and the books. No doubt you've picked up my love of books as well. The fresh scent of parchment has always been a favorite of mine. Her expeditions would usually only last a day, maybe 2 at most, but this time it was different. After 3 days had passed, I was worried. When a week passed, I was panicked. And after a year had passed, I had given up all hope of ever seeing her again. In your youth, you were curious, and you continued to ask where she was. I simply didn't have the heart to tell you the truth. All I could do was avoid the question, and for that, I am truly sorry. I should have been honest with you then, but instead I decided that we would move away from home, with the hope that the change of scenery would make you forget about her. I refused to tell you the truth, and avoided talking about her as much as possible, out of fear that you would go in search of her, and I would lose the only piece of her that I still had. You. But I wouldn't give for you to be able to meet her again. Her smile would warm your heart like the sun warms a field of grass, and her laugh made you feel like nothing else in the world mattered. She was kind, understanding, and above all else, selfless, always lending a hand to those in need. I see so much of her in you. I can't help but feel remorse for keeping this from you all these years, but I hope at least now you'll have some closure. Lastly, I hope you don't hate me for what I've done and the choices I've made. Know that I write this letter with the last shreds of my humanity intact, and I'm leaving because I'm afraid of the pain I may cause you if I stay. I hope that you'll remember me as I was, and not as I am now. And when we finally meet again, and I do intend to come back for you after I've healed, you can forgive a foolish father and let me call you my daughter once more. Don't let my absence break your spirit, and I will leave you with something your mother always used to tell you when you were sad. Sometimes the coldest of exteriors contains the warmest of hearts. I love you, my little flower. Forever your father, Cassian Alderheart.
Oh. I'm trying to think of how I should respond to this.
Plot twist?
Right?
Well, I guess it was given to you on your 18th birthday, so happy birthday.
No, the fuck it was not. I am 27. Oh my god, if they weren't dead, I would have killed them again. I'm gonna have to talk to a little chat with Chapman. You can kind of see her get a little bit.
We can break his finger.
It's not angry, but there's something there. She's definitely not in a good mood now. She's like, her kind of ears kind of like slump back even more, and she gets like a little colder. She'll like kind of not like completely crumble it, but she'll kind of like scrunch up the letter and put it in her bag. I think I'm gonna go to bed, she says.
That's fair.
Yep.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
I don't think there'd really be anything Zik would want to do. He's just a kobold. He's not used to cities and stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And yeah, did you read that out loud to everybody, or did you just keep that all to yourself?
I feel like she'd probably read it out. She might, that's a good question, because it's from her dad. She probably wouldn't have read it out loud, but she would have put it on the table, and anyone could have easily read it if they were looking to do so.
Would definitely snoop.
Okay.
Would definitely sleep, you said?
Snoop.
Oh, Snoop.
Yeah.
Would definitely just go right to bed.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, I'm tired. I do need to buy more rations, though, so we don't need to repeat that or anything.
Well, you know, there's Chapman's General Store. You could head to in the morning. Like,
is there literally anywhere else I can buy them from?
As far as general stores go, not really.
God damn it.
Like, you could go to, like, you could get, like, actual food at, like, the daily market kind of thing. There's people that sell fresh meats that the hunters have gathered. There's bakeries and stuff like that. But as far as, like, road food, that's pretty much something that's exclusively sold at a general store.
They're 5 silver each, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy 10, so 5 gold?
We'll wait until tomorrow when you're going there. If Sai is going with you, I feel like that might be an RP encounter.
Sai has a new objective right now, and it's to break that man's fingers.
Yeah, we're gonna break fingers.
Maybe, yeah. Well, she's gonna definitely have a chat with him.
Because you didn't even go in last time, hey?
No, she did not. She, the entire time we've been in Corvair, like, she's kind of tried to use the little hood to kind of, like, cover her head. But, no, fucking guns blazing tomorrow. She does not give a shit anymore.
Imagine there's, like, a little bit of frost drifting off of Sai.
Yeah.
Could burn his store down.
No. We'll do much worse.
Right.
I like it.
So everyone has some tea, I guess, that Maeve made. Maybe, and I don't know, Sybil, if you're staying up for it. But
the literal and figurative sign.
Yeah. She would probably be done by the time you finish reading her letter at the very least. So she would bring everyone their tea, and after you guys all finish, you are all able to go to bed and take another long rest. I don't think you've used anything or lost anything, but we're all able to sleep for the night.
Can I take, before we go to bed, she might kind of flip through her books, the world history book and stuff, about whatever the fuck shade root is, and see if she can't find any notes about that.
Okay. What books did you grab again?
I have the world history books, I have the new magic book, and then I have the foreign dimensions book.
Okay. I would say at a cursory flip through of the world history book that you were glancing through, you don't see any mention of shade root.
All right. I'll look through the others the next day. I also have that other book, but that's one's personal.
Yep. So I mean, like, I feel like you would probably know if it's like some sort of herb or something like that. Then the world history one is probably your best bet out of what you have. And if it's not in there, then probably just don't have the respective book for it. So.
Yeah. Take a trip to Chapman's and then take a trip to the library. Anyway.
Alright. So yeah, it is the dawn of a new day. What would you guys like to do?
Sai's got like fucking dark ass circles under her eyes.
You would probably even wake up to Maeve like getting ready to leave in the morning, and she'd be like getting ready to go to work kind of thing. And
she have a new job already, damn.
She says, I run the tavern now.
Ah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, You'll do a better job than they did.
Not like that's hard.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, drinks are free?
I didn't say that. I have to keep the place in business. But you're welcome to come by for some drinks if you'd like.
But does Zick just get a sippy cup?
Fuck you. You're like a foot taller than me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but I'm not a tribal.
Damn.
You're fucking dwarf, bro.
We're civilized.
That's debatable.
Alrighty.
Maeve just, well, better be hitting
Yeah.
out.
Grim's not even here.
Oh yeah, I guess
Be a fucking race war between the dwarves and the fucking
the kobolds.
I think it's also funny that in your initial backstory that Zick sent to me, he said he was afraid of dwarves.
I see. You really?
Was that one of the things I chose?
Yeah,
really?
that was one of the things you chose.
Oh my God.
When I was looking over your backstory for doing like the Wicker Claw encounter and stuff like that, I saw that and I'm like, yeah, he probably forgot about that. Like he has
Just changed from afraid to hate.
Yeah.
Don't fucking remember that.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, I just...
But yeah, I almost
like,
immediately was like, yeah, no, he just forgot because that definitely is not how he's been RPing it so far. So
Yeah.
Colin,
I'm also... Oh, no, go ahead.
Colin, I'm just paying 25 GP for guild fees.
Okay.
Since it's been a while.
Been a while.
And you know, the guild has to make money.
Yep.
So
absolutely. They
because I haven't done a job for them.
Yep, they graciously accept your offer. Also probably like the I don't want to say much without stuff if you're trying to keep things on the down low or anything, but the front man for the establishment lets you know that the boss wishes to have some words with you whenever you get a chance.
Alone? Or?
He shrugs.
Okay, before I meet up with him, I'll go talk with the boss.
Okay.
Yep.
If
you want to do that first, I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. So yeah, so you make your way down. Yeah, you I don't want to say too much now again if you're trying to keep things secret and everything like that. But you are led into your boss's office, and he's kind of looks up at you and says, "Rangarn, been a while. Been keeping busy?"
Yep, just paid my dues.
Apparently not quite enough. Still haven't seen any information from you.
Yes. And then I proceed to tell him what we've kind of ran into. Like discovering a cobalt den. I can't remember where it is. Like Thomas can't, so like he won't be able to point it out on the map where it is.
Fucking better not, you bastard.
And it's housing a dragon that's been put to sleep, and we've done some investigating, and we have a lead that one of the families here, I believe it's the Celeste family, was dealing with these people who are attempting to kill this dragon.
Celeste family, you say?
Yep.
It's interesting that you say that. We've got word on your mission.
Ah, yes.
He like slides you a kind of piece of paper across his desk.
Mm-hmm.
He says, on top of your 10 new additions, we need you to retrieve this. At least information about it.
Information from notes. Is there a handout? Or no?
Not a handout necessarily, but I have information to give you if you'd like to read it.
Yeah.
I crack open the note and I read it.
Okay. It basically tells you that as part of your what would you call it?
Or agreement or arrangement?
Introductory or acceptance to confirm your position. You've been tasked with retrieving an incredibly rare gemstone known as the Northern Star. The gemstone in question is a massive fist-sized diamond with an impossibly intricate cut. It is said to shine like the Northern Star when exposed to light, which is how it got its name. It's a priceless relic, and it is highly sought after by the guild. The Northern Star is currently overseas in Zordal, the capital city of Ioran, and it is scheduled to be picked up by the Ilma, the Celeste family's cargo ship, and delivered to Zelos, the capital city of Cyrilla. They have been paid handsomely for this job, and they've also been promised to get introduced to additional work in the future, provided this goes off without a hitch. You need information regarding the shipment, times, locations, how many people will be there, that sort of thing.
I have to gather all that.
Yes. You're not necessarily tasked with retrieving the gemstone right away. You are just tasked with gathering the information on when it will arrive, how it will arrive, how many people will be guarding it, etc., etc.
Okay. Okay, shot notes. Oops. Let's go here. Northern Star. Priceless. Gemstone. Objective. In shipping schedules.
I will also Discord message you the gist of what I just said as well, so you have that on record. Oh my gosh, I was looking for your old Discord icon and I couldn't find you.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go.
How dare you change it?
Copy. And this will go up above. Oh, that's Control B, Control or Shift E. Northern Stars the RN schedule will be picked up by Ilma.
The Ilma. It's the name of the Celeste's family ship. It's that massive ship you've seen out in the bay in Quebec.
I'm gonna have to go talk to Sai right away. I need that pin.
This one.
Sai is on a warpath right now.
That's an ass ship. Real shame someone stole it.
Right?
It's the one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maths.
What?
That's 6 masts.
Oh, masts. Sorry, I thought you said
Yeah,
maths. I was very
It's got
confused.
6 maths.
Quick maths. Yes, it is a very large. It is crewed by a massive amount of people. You basically know right off the hop trying to steal it is a foolish endeavor.
It's a death
We may
sentence.
not be able to steal it, but we can certainly onto it.
No, we're not stealing it.
I know.
I
I said we
pin.
might not be able to, but we could sneak onto it.
No, not even sneak on it.
Because
Game plan is I flash him the pin, be like, hey, I need travel documentations to confirm with the family, so that your records are accurate to the records I have on person. That's kind of my game plan. And then guaranteed it has travel details and everything, and it's going to be heavily guarded too. So, and that pin's going to be invaluable. Man, I wish Travis was here.
But the guy with high charisma? Why?
No reason. Yeah, okay, I have a game plan.
Alright, so what do you guys like to do?
After getting this information, I'll make my way to the tavern where I found Sai at.
Sai is at Maeve's house and not really going towards the tavern. I don't think it's in the same direction.
Not. You guys are.
Well, I'm just said I was in the city somewhere.
The tavern is here, and you guys have to go to.
Not exactly
this place.
Hard to find in a crowd. Also, just be like, hey, did you see a fucking?
Yeah, and I assume before you left, she would have communicated where exactly she was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your route to the general store.
Okay.
So,
gotcha,
I mean, so yeah, you kind of do go right past it, actually.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you might even run into her in the morning. Well, you had to go and talk with them and stuff like that, and it takes a little bit, so. Yeah. Well, for brevity's sake, we'll say that you run into them as they're making their way south towards the general store.
I need to set this to purple. Oh, that's a highlight. There we go.
Yeah, as you start making your way north towards the inn, you see the rest of your party starting to make their way back south down towards you.
Is Percy with us yet, or no?
Yeah, he would. I assume he would have came back after he did his prayers and stuff. He would have been back before the end of the night.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Sai, I'm gonna need that pin.
She's so fucking hyper focused right now. She does not hear you. She just keeps fucking walking.
C.
What?
I need that pin.
Oh. Sure, fine. Here, I just fucking hand it to him. Just keep walking down the road.
All right.
I like kind of shove it into your fist so no one sees it, but like I'm so fucking distracted, I don't even care. I'm deleting it out of my inventory also, so make sure you're right in yours.
I was gonna give it back, so.
Oh, well.
Once I was done with it.
It's deleted now.
Alright, I will put it back.
Yeah, because I plan on returning it, so.
Okay.
Who's the prettiest and fluffiest of them all? It's probably Percy.
Fluffiest for sure.
Yeah.
What's your charisma, Percy?
+3.
Okay, he's not bad.
Hatch is sleeping in at Maeve's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those crows really got to him.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll relay to the party that, like, so Sai's benefactor and mine have tasked us with gathering some information, and it kind of portrays to the Celeste family.
Yeah. Double whammy.
Yep. This is strictly recon, no combat. We're just here to gather information.
Pay as we don't die.
We can walk free in the city.
Yeah.
This is strictly recon. We just have to gather information. If it's bad information, we might die. But
yeah. Cool.
As you say, we might die. There's like a guy walking past you that just kind of like turns and looks and just kind of keeps walking.
Figuratively.
In Minecraft.
Yeah. Cool. Probably should let them know, depending on how this conversation goes that I'm about to have, man might be dead today. Anyway.
What?
I'll kind of give him a brief overview that I got a letter from my dad and Chapman might be responsible for what happened to him. And
Chapman again?
The guy who runs the general store. Who used to my family used to work for.
Oh, that one, the one where he stole something.
He's feeding your dad drugs and shit.
But
not that I would know or anything.
Nah. She kind of like she kind of catches that, she like half looks at him and goes, "Oh."
I totally did not read that letter. That was just sitting on the table.
Listen, she kind of like scrunches her nose and like puts her, like rubs her the bridge of her nose. She's like, look, this is a me thing, but I need to do this because I have spent over a decade hating that man, and if it's...
Are you killing him?
Well, I spent over a decade hating my dad, but
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
If it's not even his fault, if it wasn't even his fault, then all right. Anyway,
because like, and then I casually like flick my dagger up, and then you see it poof. I don't leave marks.
I appreciate it. I need to talk to him first.
Okay, we can talk to him first.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming we'll like scoot by, and then we'll head in. I don't know what the person's occupation's called. Like, not a quartermaster, but like
it's be like quartermaster, takes care of all the logs and stuff. I don't know if it's the same as...
It's not a ship. Like, it's not a shipwright, would it? No.
No, shipwright's the person that like does like repairs and stuff. Yeah.
Maintenance.
I feel like quartermaster is correct. He's the one that takes care of the logs, or it's like the first mate, but...
Well, like harbor master. There we go. Harbor
master. Yeah, that sounds correct.
Harbor master would oversee the general like ships coming in and out of port and everything. It wouldn't necessarily have the super accurate details on the going-ons of those ships, but they would definitely know that like when the Ilma is scheduled to head out and when they're scheduled to be back, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll probably be able to direct us towards... From there, they'll be able to direct us to like their first mate, because there's probably somebody on the pier that's running security. And then from that security, they're probably they'll know, and then I can flash the pin and be like, hey, I'm just making sure everything's going according to plan, and that we have the right amount of guards and everything set up for the transport of this item, or the special interested item. And everything's going according to schedule, kind of thing. Like acting as a house member, essentially. That's kind of my game plan for it.
Yeah.
Now, if the dice go with it, fantastic. If not, ooh, I'm in deep shit.
Could always wear a disguise this first time, so you don't draw attention to yourself. It's like, hey, I gave this log to someone. Oh, like...
I will also say, because Sai made the nat 20 history check when she was thinking about what this pin was relevant for, and you even asked the question in session, you know that this pin is worn by immediate members of the family. Members of the family? Members of the family.
Members of the family.
I feel like they aren't dwarfs.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be like some random mook from the people working for them would have this pin.
So you would know, you probably don't know their names necessarily, but you know there's at least Lord and Lady Celeste, and then they have a son and a daughter.
Okay. So chances are it's one of the main four. So flashing this pin might actually cause more issues. Yeah. So we should probably go to their house first. And then maybe we can, depending on how that goes, can negotiate some of the terms of the information they give us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would there be... Oh, this might be a... actually, no. I'd have to probably have proficiency in the forgery kit. Seeing if you can press it out as like a wax seal kind of thing.
Yeah.
With the head, but probably not. Considering like they had seal rings.
Yeah, it's a little bit too big to be a ring or like a seal, but
okay.
I mean, that's what signet rings are, though.
Yeah.
Killing people really helps me think, so.
Yeah, but it's more like a pin that you wear like on your jacket than it is
a
ring.
That's what I mean. It was gonna be a real stretch.
Yeah, it's something that you would use to like hold your cloak together, kind of thing, around your neck, like one of those types of like. Think of like the
brooch.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think actually.
It's probably be a little smaller than a brooch, but I was gonna say the only thing I can think of as a reference right now is from Lord of the Rings, and it's like the hobbits all have that the leaf pin, the leaf of Lorien or whatever that they wear on their neck, holds their cloak on. It's like that.
Brooch is literally just the French word for pin. That's funny.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's like a brooch.
You're technically right.
Le pin.
It's canon now.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's the plan? A pin to the west.
Sai honestly has no plan. She's literally just walking into the shop because she's pissed the fuck off.
Are you guys continuing to walk then?
Like she's speed walking right now.
Alright.
I will endorse murder.
100%.
Yeah, so you guys are eventually able to make your way to the small general store. Sure, it has a name that I am just not remembering. Strings and Things. That was it.
Strings and Things. Yeah. She like kind of reaches for the door. She like hesitates for a second.
Motherfucker.
She hesitates for a second. She'll look back at like you guys and be like, "One of you watch the door." And she'll go inside.
Percy, as a man of Tempest, I would recommend watching.
Alright, so you push the door open and make your way inside. You hear like the small chime of the doorbell. Literally the bell above the door that it hits as you push the door open. You hear that cling, and you hear Chapman's voice from behind the counter say, "Welcome to Strings and Things." And he like looks up and you hear his voice stop. Sybil, pleasure seeing you here. It's been some time.
She is very. I'm trying to describe how this like face looks. It's like, you know when your like head's tilted a little bit forward and your eyes are like kind of narrowed at the person. That's kind of the expression she has on him.
Very furrowed.
Very much so, and just very.
Rangarn has a murderous
just
grin.
walking toward, like not hesitating, walking towards this thing, and gets kind of puts her hands down on the counter and kind of just looks at him.
What can I do for you? Did you come for some materials, goods? What can I get you?
Cut the shit. What is the nightshade? I need you to answer this to me because it's going to determine exactly what's going to happen after this.
Whatever do you mean?
She kind of like looks at him. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Make me an intimidation check.
Can I help her?
Because I name dropped it exactly. Never mind.
So you technically name dropped it wrong, but I imagine.
Oh, did
Sybil,
I? Yeah. Oh, did
Shade
I?
Root, you said Nightshade.
Shade Root. Nightshade. Damn.
I imagine Sybil probably would know.
Yeah.
But
intimidation. There it is. I like never used it, so I had to hunt for that one.
Can I help?
You didn't necessarily say that you were doing anything to assist, but I don't know.
I have the murderous grin coming in behind her, like itching for violence.
Sure.
Alright. Oh, that was almost insight. That would have been oopsie daisy. Well, first one was 6. And that other one's a 1. Fuck.
Oh man.
He says, I assure you, I have no idea what it is you're talking about. I'm but a merchant.
She kind of sighs. Like, crosses her arms, like sits back on her heels. You know, it's funny. I didn't think my dad would left anything for me, really. But the funniest thing is, after everything that happened with the tavern and the untimely deaths of my only remaining family members, found a letter. Found a letter from my father, and just crazy. He he wrote in it that you were slipping things into his drinks and making him dependent on you.
That! Purely medicinal. He was suffering from a terrible affliction, and I did what I could to make sure that he was healthy and strong.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So same with me. Like, nah, bitch, I know you're lying.
God damn, fucking rolls are screwing me.
Same.
I'm trying to have a cool moment.
Same.
Dice God saying no.
I will give Sai advantage for this one because it's
Okay.
plot relevant.
She has a note.
Yeah,
That one.
Yeah. You have
You
word from
fuck.
Oh my god. This Chad's
Idiot.
rolling 4
Bro.
8s. It's just like the 9s.
Almost
from
gonna
Percy's
say,
game.
yeah.
But not.
Almost 5 nines.
Yeah, I mean, like, it may not be what you were expecting, but, like, it tracks. Like, you could tell that your dad wasn't, like, feeling very well during that time, and, like, it's possible that he was just lying in this note to look better.
Colin.
Yes.
Can I use my psionic whisper on him?
Sure. Does it have to be a willing creature, or is it automatic?
No, automatic. So I'll just display it. So it's basically a target. Yeah, sorry. You're.
Here's an essay.
So you establish a telepathic communication between yourself and others, perfect for quiet infiltration. As an action, choose one or more characters you can see, up to a number of your creatures equals your proficiency bonus for the number of hours, blah blah blah. I'm only using it for an hour. The chosen creature can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them. To send or receive a message, no action required. You and other creatures must be within a mile. The creature can't use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages. Any creature can end the telepathic connection at any time. And the creature doesn't need to speak a common language.
So you could just end it, though.
Bro, the first time you use this power after long rest, you don't need to use the psionic energy die. There you go. Interesting.
There you go.
Yep. So I'm gonna link to him and saying,
This is your conscience.
yeah, no.
This is God.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell him, don't turn around. Don't
He immediately turns around. He jumps and just immediately whips around. It's just like the shelf behind him, but he like starts looking around the room trying to see where the voice is coming from.
Oh, you're a little jumpy. What's wrong?
I just heard something. Wait, did you say that in his head? Or did you say that out loud?
that was Brandgarden talking to him, acting like there is nothing.
Oh yeah, he just said, I just thought I heard something. Sorry, must be my imagination.
Or your conscience.
And then Brandgarden's gonna start like perusing the story and he's like, she knows what you, and then like in the whisper, she knows what you did. Come clean, or the establishment is gone.
You can see his eyes watching you as you kind of go around the store now. He's heard your in-person voice, and he's heard the mental voice, and has made the connection at this point. Make me an intimidation check.
Sure. Damn.
Damn, the
like
dice
I'm just
hate
getting
us.
fucked.
So
I'm just
are
getting fucked. That's.
You hear him say, I don't think he's smart enough to know that he can mentally respond. So he would say out loud, I don't want any trouble here. Don't make me have to call the city guard.
Enough shopkeep and I cast hold person.
Oh. Okay, what's the saving throw for that?
Wisdom 13. Don't be very wise. Don't be very wise.
Please be a peasant. Please be a peasant.
Please be a
wisdom, you said?
Yeah. You fucking bastard. Hold on.
What does he roll? What does he roll for your importance?
Hold on. I turn it into a 6.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Bro, I was about to lose my shit.
So far.
Oh,
fuck your nat 20.
Alright, fair enough.
Imagine you roll 2 nat 20s. Like, fuck.
Could you imagine?
19 out of 17. You're just like, oh, fuck. Alright, yeah. You see him lock into place, and he is no longer moving.
I'll jump up on the counter. I assume he's standing at a counter.
Yes, he's standing behind the front counter. Which is
I'll
at
jump
the
up on
back of the store, but whatever.
Okay. I start stomping up towards him.
You jump up on the counter, make me an athletics check. No.
God damn you.
I'm kidding.
And I just hold my quarterstaff to his temple.
You see his eyes go cross-eyed as he looks at it.
Easy there.
Gonna answer the questions. If I don't like the answers, you're not leaving here. Break your knees. Do the telepathic thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Think real hard.
And you hear a voice start to come into your mind. Does this work?
Start talking. I've seen this man kill another kobold.
Look. I need to know. If you tell me the truth, everything that happened, everything that went down with his issue, I'll fucking... Not only will I just call my friends off, I will leave this place and never show my face here, never come into the shop ever again. You won't hear a word of my name. But I need to know.
And if you don't, we'll break your fingers.
She's gonna side-eye Zick.
Make me one more persuasion check. Straight roll.
Persuasion. By straight roll, you mean just a d20 or?
Without advantage, I mean.
Got it, okay.
For the love of God, can we get one good dice roll?
It's not bad. It's above a 10.
13's better than what we've been rolling.
Yeah. Make his fucking counter roll just the other bad number.
You hear a voice in your head, Brangard, that says, "What's the information worth to you?"
You son of a bitch.
You're not in a place of negotiation.
He doesn't respond.
He's asking for a price.
A price?
I say 2 fingers.
The reputation of your shop? I mean, it's already in the gutter, but if they found out you were, drugging your workers, making them completely dependent on you.
Oh, don't we know a bard that can spin a good tale?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. We do know a bard. Also know entire town that, likes us now ever since we saved them. We funny enough, we actually have a meeting later with a pretty important family in town. Yeah. Pretty unfortunate, considering they have a hand in the trade business. Frankly, you wouldn't be able to show your face around here anymore.
Brangard, you hear his voice again say, "Do not try to strong-arm me. I was doing nothing but providing medication for one of my employees. How many people watched you come in here? The Bard Barracks is just but right across the street. If something happens to me, they will know it was you. I'm offering you a fair trade. I am a businessman after all."
What are you looking for then?
Yeah.
Do you relay that information, I guess, to Sai? He still can't talk because he's held.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I relay him. He's still wanting the deal. What is it that you want?
I am a businessman. I just want coin.
Oh, you just want coin? Man, a merchant in your position needs to be a little bit more clear. Okay, a coin. And I drop a gold coin on the counter. A coin!
You see his eyes like dart down to it and then up at you. Says, 15 gold pieces. And agree to never show your face here again, and I will tell you everything you need to know.
I give him the 15 gold.
Oh, I was gonna reach into my bag. She kind of looks a little.
Well, you can't hear him.
Yeah. She looks surprised that you even offered to pay.
He looks down at it again and looks up to you and just kind of, you hear the mental voice again say, and no funny business, or I'll report this to the guards as soon as you leave. Deal?
Sure.
She nods.
Now can you release me so I can speak to her person to person? Or must I do this game of telephone, whatever that is?
Zick, loosen him a bit so he can talk.
So you have to drop concentration or not. I don't think you can loosen someone a little bit from hold person.
Let me see. I'm assuming not.
I mean, you could like physically restrain him, I guess, and then drop the hold person, so up to you.
I wrap him up in my rope of iron and I turn it to steel.
Fair enough. That'll do it.
Break out of that, you son of a bitch.
Yo, does anybody have Zone of Truth?
So you drop concentration on hold person?
After him being tied up, yep.
Okay. Yeah, you see like the tension in his face kind of drop again, and he kind of like looks down at the rope and says, "You'll release this after I'm done?"
Perhaps.
Yep. He looks at Sick. What is it that you said?
Nothing.
You'll release this after I'm done, correct?
I just look back at Sai and Brengard.
Sai nods.
Yes.
All right, then. He looks at you, Sai, and says, so what exactly do you want to know?
I need to know where you got it.
Who, what, where's, when's?
Every other, and...
Every single bit of information you know.
Yeah, basically, what it...
If you don't think it's important, tell us.
What it can do to someone.
Shade root is an incredibly addictive herb. It can be mixed and diluted into almost any beverage, or mixed into any sort of meal. People become heavily dependent on its hallucinogenic effects. And I use it to keep certain people in my employ and to ensure that they don't do anything drastic. This clearly backfired with your father, and he ended up stealing most of my store's possessions before disbanding town and disappearing. Says, I could have very well held this accountable for you, but I did not.
What?
You get it? What? Fuck you! You get him high, and then he steals all your shit. Fuck, that's bullshit.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's like giving crack to the crackhead and expect him not to steal your bike.
What do you mean you didn't hold me accountable for this?
Says, I only needed the money from your father. If you had brought him back, or if you had found him and returned him to me, you would have been free to go. It is not my fault that you inherited his debt.
Do you know, over the past 10 years, that my aunt and uncle doubled that?
I did not. I am sorry to hear that. It was not my intention. I simply needed my possessions that were stolen from me returned. Also, thank you, Chippy, for the raid. Hello.
Hello. It's a very intense moment to come in.
Going a very intense interrogation. Family drama.
Didn't work out so well until the person happened.
Yeah, we did not roll very good.
A lot of 8s have been rolled.
Yeah. She kind of just sighs. You are a sad, greedy man, Chapman. And I hope I never see you again.
All businessmen need to be greedy. It's how we stay in business. I hope I never see you again either. Also, you asked where I got it from. Came in on a shipment from overseas from the Celeste family, as does many things in this town. If you have a problem with its import, take it up with them. You thought they only dealed in legal goods? You'd be sorely mistaken.
Oh, I still want to plant evidence in the store and then have his place fucking raided by the guards.
I almost was like half tempted. Actually, let me ask this question first. Do you have any of it left? Like, do you...
No. After the incident with your father, I stopped resorting to such means. Did not intend for them to backfire the way they did.
Right. Dude, I might be getting some night root?
Shade root. Yeah, I was like, there was a small part of like the satisfying rage in me that's like, yeah, I'll find whatever fucking staff she has left and just shove it into his mouth.
Oh my god.
Like, absolute, like.
How does it feel?
Oh, yeah, exactly. But well.
I may have to acquire some and then be like, hey, guards.
She shakes her head and just kind of starts walking towards the door. We're done here.
Looks to Zik. The rope?
Is Zik muted?
No.
Sorry?
No, it's saying no to not being muted.
Oh. Okay.
You gonna release him?
Bro?
just staring at him.
He's staring right back.
I imagine it's like the fucking like pointer dog almost. He's like like fucking all the way leaned forward in his face.
Yeah, as is evident from the rolls, he is very clearly not intimidated by you guys.
No.
Fucking Shivy, kill his ass right fucking now if it's up to me.
Yeah.
When I say solidify and I take my fucking robe.
Kind of rubs his arms and his shoulders where the rope was kind of wrapped around. Says, now good day.
Bastard.
That did not go the way I wanted it to.
So, I mind link, and I'm like, we'll be watching. And then I sever the connection.
She just kind of steps back. If I see you again, if anything funny business happens, I will be reporting it to the town guard immediately. Don't think I won't.
There's enough rumors
around. Oh, coming from a dealer of night. Yeah, no.
You have no proof.
Oh no.
I'll find some.
A letter from your criminal father? I think not.
Yeah. Well. Like outside. No, like away from him. Just like don't think that's the end of that with him.
We're
basically
gonna
right?
Oh yeah.
Eventually. Dead. But unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately and unfortunately, I do still have Maeve in this town who is the closest thing to family for me, so I'd rather not get her involved in anything that could put her in danger.
Where does he live? You know?
No. But
this really sounds like convoluted, but like if we do end up getting shipping information, while we're looking for this gem, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to re-talk to the guild and ask for some of that narcotic.
Yeah.
And then stick it in one of the shipments.
Yeah. It does feel like a lot of our clues are kind of pointing to the Celeste family.
Yeah, they're shady as fuck.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, hold on.
Hilarious.
What are the fucking odds that they ask us to guard the gem I'm after?
Right.
That would be.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, we got robbed.
Big scary guys knocked us out. One of them had like a really red face. I don't know.
If one of those crow bastards hits us again, yeah, no, that is.
Or we steal it and pin its theft on Buckhead in the store. Have the Celeste take him out.
She kind of
two birds, one
stone. For a second.
I should
probably mention one thing. That stuff is expensive. I don't know how much of my dad took, but it costs around 5,000 gold.
I just don't get it. He gets your dad hooked and high on this shit. Your dad steals from him, and now you're stuck with his debt.
They don't have
make that make fucking sense.
Well,
I'm his only kin, but I got passed off to my aunt and uncle after that, and they just doubled it. So
double it and give it to the next person.
Yeah, I am 10,000 gold in debt, and I am currently paying that off.
The guild or to this fucker?
To the guilds, but it's not. Doesn't really make it any better. Just different bank, you know.
Yeah, so you would know that, I guess, obviously, that your debt to Chapman has technically already been paid.
Mm-hmm.
Just not by you.
Just not by me. But that doesn't mean I don't owe.
They got bought out, more or less.
Yeah.
Private investor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to reopen his store.
Yeah. So I was I was half laughing that one session when Zik, you were like, "Oh, I need man, I need a lot of money. I need 500 gold for this for these spell slots," and I was like, "Yeah, it's a lot."
Yeah, I mean 500 gold for Kobold is still a lot. It might as well be 10 grand.
I've never wanted to kill a commoner so much.
Yeah.
We could have right fucking there. It would have been easy. I would have ate him. Body gone.
Considering what we're trying to do with the rest of this, and she kind of waves her hand in the air, it wouldn't be smart to kill him yet. But
this is on yet.
If we do a good job, could get some possibilities that open up. I mean, he did say he just didn't want to see us ever again.
And he won't. Laughs in Rogue.
Yeah.
Thieves can't laugh.
Yeah. So I'm still learning it, so it's doesn't really sound right.
Neff, 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 neff.
Should be Keck.
Keck. Yeah. Just orc speak. Fair enough.
Alright. So, Celeste family.
You want to call it here?
Roads. Yeah, it's probably best before we get into all their deal.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't really have a plan, truthfully.
Yeah, we just strategize a bit. Because we did figure out the shipping thing, and maybe once we get that figured out, we can fucking kill that guy.
Oh, I want to murk him so bad.
Yeah.
I'm
glad that you guys also got pissed off.
What an absolute piece of shit. If it was up to me, it would have been done right there.
Yeah. Oh, Sai's got some other issues she's working with too, so.
Oh, I guess I could have, because I could have just hit him with my psionic daggers, because it doesn't leave marks. Be like, oh no, this dude had a heart attack. He just died.
Actually.
Because that's the whole thing. Adventurers walk into his store.
Oh yeah, God, but he doesn't have any marks on his body though.
True.
That's the whole thing with the psionic one is the infiltration and then killing their target without ever leaving a mark.
Trace. Yeah.
Yep.
Just run out. Guards, he's dead.
Yeah, there's a dead man in here.
I mean, magic is a known thing, so like death by magic would also be a known thing, but that's not to say you couldn't talk your way out of it. It's
I mean,
just something
this showed we couldn't with a commoner. And I feel like one of these guards, or at least the guard captain, has like zone of truth when interrogating somebody.
Almost likely.
True.
But yeah, an 8 intimidation check, a nat 1 intimidation check, an 8 insight check, another 8 insight check, another 8 insight check, a 7 intimidation check.
I wanted to have my cool moment, it didn't work.
And then he saves on hold person and rolls a nat 20. If it wasn't for freaking
thank God for
Zik's
potent.
Portents, then fucking that would have went as bad as it could possibly go. Get outplayed by a commoner.
We're still new at the whole intimidation thing. It's we didn't have our barbarian with us.
Yeah, that was an interesting one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
you got a good lead at least. You have a few things that you need to deal with the Celeste family for. So you have something to do at least next session. It may not be the exact lead you're wanting as far as your main quest goal is concerned, but you have a bunch of ties that seems to point to them. You've been told now, even by Chapman, they are not the fair trading legal family that you may think they have been. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you have some information to gain from them, some information to possibly give to them. Who knows? You have a pin of theirs that. Who knows how you guys are going to use that properly? You have 3 weeks to think about it before our next session.
We won't.
In a month.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. This was the practice run for the conversation. It did not go well.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of time to think about it. If everyone wants to say goodbye to Twitch and potentially future YouTube.
Bye.
Adios. Bye. We will catch y'all in 3 weeks' time. Bye.
Bye.